are watching the Old Zealand, a minesweeper champion, the Dragon of Portugal, Vice Captain America, the world's fourth greatest forehead, and a geography semi-finalist at the World Championships, Zealand! Hold on. We need. If we're gonna come out, we're gonna do this big old unveiling of me. We need a lot of Zian jams in the chat. That thing that Immunified just did. Let's get some Zian jams in the chat. Thank you so much for the 16 months as part of the Hammer's Sacred Catch-Up. Thank you for the 9. That was good. That's a B+. Jack McD, thank you for the 6 months. Oakley, thank you so much for the 20. P-Rod, thank you for the Prime. Nerd, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the Zian jams that you now have available to you. I mean, if that doesn't get you in a dwarfing mood, I don't know what will, because we do have our last 2 Champions League group stage matches today, and we're going to try and take ourselves unbeaten into the winter break in the Austrian League as well. Here, Sheev, thank you so much for the Prime, and we're doing that after having successfully qualified for the World Cup with Austria. A massive success. We are now top 20 in the world with the Austrian national team. We have qualified for the World Cup. We did so with 2 wins from 2 in our final 2 qualifying matches, and we will be going to the World Cup in England, of all places, in 2030 in the game. For Österreich! Beautiful performance from Österreich on the stream yesterday. Zian jamming away. Let's get to the bottom corner, because I am definitely super late today, so I'm super glad you guys were able to make it anyways. My sincerest apologies to you and your entire family for my late appearance. Clueless Morgan, thank you so much for the year.
Sincerely appreciates it.
12 months FIFA free. My sanity appreciates it. I'm just glad I could keep you away from FIFA as much as possible, but a lot of preparation. Had to buy some things that are hopefully going to get here in time for me to go to London, of course. A lot of preparation going on for the trip, so that's been eating up the mornings recently. The Wimbledon crowd is so cringe. Oh man, I love tennis. Djokovic ended up winning that match. Hold on, what's up? You're like, man, can I see some more face right now? Djokovic did end up winning that match. It's pretty wild. My boy went down 2-0, and he found a way to win it anyways, and that's crazy. All right. Djokovic went down a whopping 2 sets and then came back to win. I saw that while I was picking up lunch. Yeah, it is the same start time as yesterday. The mornings are getting eaten up by preparing to leave for 15 days. But hey, I'll get to see you. So I'm going to be able to see you guys. So it's worth it. But definitely a lot of preparation going on. So apparently the home hero, Nori, is in trouble against David Goffin. One of the more fun names to say. Joker is just toying with the poor guy. I love tennis and Wimbledon, but I don't even know what that means, Dan, to be honest. I downloaded the Zealand face pack, but didn't get everyone your face is expected. How do I get a refund? Right, sorry. I'm thinking about dropping a follow-up, like, on April Fool's or something, where we drop, like, that's an update to the face pack, and it's just 100,000 pictures of me. And then you like install it and you go, oh yeah, look at this brand new face pack. And then it's just like,
Wow! 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 Wow!
can you both wink? And by you both, I mean, can you wink with both of your eyes? Because if you can't, you clearly you don't have that Sigma grind set. You haven't dedicated yourself to, to improving every day when you wake up. How dare you? What are you even doing at that point? It's like you're not even trying. Might as well just give up now. That would be glorious. Yeah, just 100,000 pictures of me. That's the entire new face pack. We should get to the World Cup group draw today? Wait, maybe.
I nearly know you longer than I know my
I don't know.
friend.
Nice pun, G. That's fun. That's fun to think about. Thank you for the 18 months. All the best to your girlfriend, of course. Appreciate her loaning you out for the streams every now and again, right? And Wooshel, thanks so much. Welcome to the Hammers. That's called blinking. I meant like, one and then the other, dude. Home slice. Come on. You ain't got that? You got that in your repertoire? What Zoom do you play on? I need to be locked up. I play on a little bit over the initial zoom, just zoomed in a little bit. Depends on the field, honestly. The width of the field can determine what zoom actually makes sense. We're gonna play backups against Austria Vienna and then starters against City. It was like, what Zoom do you play on? And I was like, your mom's! Boom! Yeah! For some reason, that's what my brain thought of. And I was like, nice! Wow, Schultz and Yildiz are hurt right now. That's no fun. Okay, Zimmerman, you're up, kid. You're up, kid. This is you, Sami Pak. Showtime, boss. Let's go, Sami Pak. Yeah, got him! Boom! That was a huge hit on the playground. Volkfist, yes. Garçon, yes. Axel Perez just hanging out. Given Marquez is there. Quintero is there. And Pablo Rodriguez is there. We are missing 2 of the midfielders that we like to start in these situations, which means we're really kind of short. Quite literally short on the midfield department. Venegas and Nazareno are going to start next to each other. And Adrian Rodriguez is going to get a cameo, but I feel like we might actually need to rotate the rest of our midfielders because we have 2 injuries to backups. We've got the back strain that Schultz picked up on Costa Rica duty, and Yildi's got a pulled thigh that's got him out for 3 to 7 days. They're not nasty, but it's like this one game we're not going to be able to rotate well. So there we can go on. There is actually a way for me to do this. If I take Sami Pak, I put Rodriguez over here, Garçon through the middle, Sami Pak on the left, Rodriguez on that side, and then we just anchor man Oberschmied. We definitely need Bube back there as the goalkeeper, the keeper of the goals. Noah Mbamba can hang out here. Pospišil, Devletchen. And Xander Hinneman, if we need goals at some point in this game. Then why would we bring on Xander Hinneman? You know what I'm saying? He can't score. Mad, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Welcome to the Hammers. Any plan to add more updates to the new game? Face pack. Yeah, we can generate another 100,000 faces if we want to, but 100,000 is a ridiculously large number of faces. So, you have a tie player? Of course we have a tie player. You don't have a tie player? What do you mean? Surprised that we have, Widiatan Sami Pak acting like you don't have Widiatan Sami Pak on your team. He's a must-have. Ooh. We actually have such incredible height. Sami Pak is so short. And then everybody else in the team is actually tall. So, you don't need to make too many changes. First match of the stream. They want to give the captain's armband to the Nazgul. What if we gave it to What if we gave it to Linus? And then, you know, because he's old and stuff. And then everybody respected him because he's old and stuff. Okay, so that sound good? That sounds really good to me. That works. What's the group looking like? We need to beat Fenerbahce to at least go to a knockout stage. And then we're probably going to need to pull at least a point against City. It depends on what happens in the other matches. I think we're likely going to need to win both matches. Now, at home against Fenerbahce is the easiest match of the group. Away to City is the hardest match of the group, so that's going to be tough. Lucifer, welcome. Always thought you were CGI. I'm in the flesh. Look, see? Can't put my finger through my face if I was CGI. Right, okay. I expect a win from this match. Let's go, baby. We're at the Yezda. We're at the Carl Yezda. But if it is your first time joining live, welcome to Twitch. It's a little scary, but I promise we're nice here. I promise we're nice here. I heard Linus gives some great tech tips.
Wow!
That's what a CGI would say, right? That's exactly what a CGI would say. They're taking us over. We're all doomed. We're all doomed. Well, Key Highlights has really lit the world on fire for 10 minutes. We have a shot, though. This is why we rearranged our set pieces. Back of the net. Vanegas. Parky, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you for doing it with the Twitch Prime. Thanks for spending $5 to Jeff Bezos money. Oh my goodness, he turned it over. Haha, Dennis Blankenmeyer. I didn't know he was starting for them. He's like a hot young prospect for the Austrian national team. Dennis Blankenmeyer. Sami Pak. Augustine. Oh, Adrian. Volkvist. That's in. This is a goal. It should be theoretically impossible to head this. Like, we're gonna have to consult Einstein here, but I'm pretty sure that it shouldn't be possible to head this ball this slowly. Like, if you get backwards motion, how does the ball come out at that speed? But like, shouldn't it explode more? Pure, thank you for the 13 months. The Baker's Dozen is part of the Hammers. Maybe. These crosses from our captain, Linus Volkvist, have been really good.
Well then, looks like since I last caught a stream you've upgraded from Florida man to Florida star for now.
Yes. Yeti, thank you for the 18 months. Good defense. If only we, I don't know, scored the 2 times we were directly in front of the goal. Nice. Nice. And again, Garçon! Garçon! Go, 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 go! Oh, no. Carlos Garçon! Really the first time I've ever played him in this position and he scores the goal. Actually, the first time I've ever played him in the central attacking position and Garçon scores the goal. Maybe we're on to something here. Maybe we're just, maybe we're on to something. Back to him. Can't get your pocket picked by Dennis Blankenmeyer. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Linus Volkfist be so consistently threatening for an entire game. He's too short anyways. It's only got 13 jumping reach. Zimmerman. Oh, Quintero. Like, you can't have me start revving up your name and then not score. Okay, that's just not how... Zimmerman had a hat trick like 3 games ago. He is who he is. He's a finisher. That pass he just made to Quintero, that's extra. That's not his normal default. Good pressure. Oh my. Please give me the goal line technology for that. Come on! What's the point? Freaking happens to me all the time. Goal line technology for a back pass. Not convinced by their defense. It's a little haphazard, but it is actually kind of working. Hope you're doing well today. I am doing well. Sermon attack's probably my favorite role. It is. It's pretty easy to take away, though. Just a little tight mark. So our audio is now officially... Oh, no, we're back. Okay. I'd like to order the goal. Well, I mean... Itasaga, let's see if your order is going to be met. I mean, Quintero's in here. If my player tries to chip the ball one more time and slows down to chip the ball one more time and gets blocked because of it, I'm gonna lose my mind. I am going to lose my mind. Slowing down to chip the ball so the other guy just runs in front of you and blocks the shot away. I'm going to lose it. Carlos Vela did that like 6 times this weekend. Just put your foot through the ball. Put it through the ball. What? Really? Really, Ali? Bube? What? Like, why? Why are we doing this, man? Why? Like, what? Why? The downside is so severe to that. Whatever. He's the greatest goalkeeper in the history of the sport. He is Lev Yashin reincarnated in the body of Manuel Neuer. I'll make the pass. It's Sami Park! And it's 2-0! Wittiat and Sami Park in his first goal for Florence Dilferace. The keeper didn't even move. I thought the shot was going to miss because the keeper did not move. And usually if the keeper doesn't move, it's just like, oh, no, he did. He tried to kick it. I got it. Ah! Wittiaten Sami Park of Thailand. He's going to the World Cup this summer. And he's scoring goals for Flores Dolferace. Brilliant. Absolute, utter brilliance there. So let's bring in Josh Richardson for the final 30 minutes. Let's bring in Pablo Rodriguez, the final 30 minutes for Mark Zimmerman. Pablo definitely needs a run out, as it were. And Oberschmied was definitely a little tired from his Austria youth national team duty that he was on. Final 20 minutes here. Benegas is on that 6.8. Dude's just determined to... No, man. No more changes. No more changes. We're going to keep everybody fresh. We got a multi-goal lead. We'll be all right. Should be all right. I'm going to rephrase that. I didn't mean to tempt fate. We should be. We should be all right. Drew Boy, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Yep. Nope. Yeah, that was on target. It was blocked. Sami Park ready for that World Cup. He's going to be, watch me have to play Thailand in the groups. I have to deal with, Widiatan Sami Park again. Run the chair market. Thanks for the 2 months. Loving the Venezia save. Gotta make sure you get your kit packs downloaded if you're playing with Venezia, right? They just called a penalty on that. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm windy. I'm so sorry. It's not. I didn't mean it. I mean, I didn't make the call. All right, I didn't make the call. It's I've got no idea why this has happened. It's Pablo Rodriguez, the club captain, the number 20, the goal scorer, Pablo Rodriguez, with his 5th goal of the season.
Thank you for flying Air Zealand. Just want to let people know, if you're in the chat and you have a message when you're trying to install the new GAN manager and it says that your RTF file is invalid, this means you forgot to change the view on the player search before exporting the player data, which is a very important step, or else the application cannot read the data you've exported from the player search. So this one goes out to you, Deck15789, because I'm here to save you. Yeah, your RTF file's invalid because you didn't change the view on the player search. Once again, we thank you for flying Air Zealand. We know you have a lot of options. Just kidding. There's only one person that's ever made the new GAN manager. So this is quite literally it's your only option. And, we appreciate you choosing it anyways, because it's that or people's faces that look like Martians. So thank you. Please enjoy not having an invalid RTF file going forward, Deck. No need to, it's not your bad. It's what I'm here for. It's my job. Almost literally. All right. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming, the game itself. Okay. Actually, just kidding. Like every good pilot, I have to interrupt your movie again to tell you that we have clear skies because, you don't even have your window open, so how would you know that the skies are clear? And I'm going to tell you exactly how long it's going to take for us to get to our destination, even though you can see it on the freaking TV screen in front of you. Just wanted to let you know we have 7 hours and 15 minutes remaining on this flight, in this beautiful flight crew. Their names are a bunch of things you're not going to remember because you're never going to interact with them again, because every time they offer you peanuts, you're just going to be like, oh, I'm good. But that's okay. That's all part of the flying experience. You're going to have 2 subpar choices for meals at some point in this flight. I recommend you turn them both down and pack a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's probably going to give you the best experience. Yeah, I'd really just like to hear the sound of my own voice. I'm really sorry you're in a dramatic part of your movie, but I just feel like it's just time to tell you the story about why I became a pilot. It all started on a drizzly Tuesday.
All right. Definitely not had a traumatic experience like that in my life. My God, they have Timo Werner as a Hey, Z, what's your favorite sports movie? Miracle's my favorite sports movie. It's great. There are a lot of good sports movies out there. That's not me hating on any other sports movie. I just think Miracle's my favorite sports movie. New Game Manager work on a Windows 8? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that would mean it shouldn't work on a different version of Windows. Yes. Have I seen Hustle? I've not seen Hustle yet. I have not.
The worst thing about being a Zealand fan is telling my mom I've used the entire day looking for a U19 defensive dead ball coach.
You know what? That is a proper use of a day, Nizako. I'm proud of you. Thank you for the 15 months. I am. All right, we do have Rate Your Players. We've got to Rate Your Player for Geslin Kasongo. So let's just go check that out now. And somewhere in the... somewhere in the Rate Your Wonder Kid chat, somewhere up high. Doo-doo-doo. This is from Tonka Turn. Bought him for 1.8 million when he was 18 years old. Alrighty. Alrighty, kids. Bought him for one. You know, well, hold on. Thank you. 1.8 million when he was 18. How? He's Belgian. Where'd you get him from? Do we not have sorry, that information's not available. You are Rangers. You've got, I mean, he's a burner. He's a straight out and out winger. But what I love is wingers that can pass, because you need a winger that can do more than just drive the wing and then lump balls into the box, right? This guy can be a part of the build-up pass as well. Off the ball's really good. So super annoying if he played inverted. Like if he was playing inverted winger or kind of an inside forward, he'd be really hard to track running into that channel. I think this is a clean 8 out of 10 for Geslin Kasongo, because tremendously elite athlete. Works hard, runs well off the ball. Not a great goal scorer, but just a threat and somebody that you really can't guarantee you're always going to be able to stop. Jambo, thank you so much for the 8 months as part of the Hammers. I've actually never seen Ford vs. Ferrari. Maybe I'll watch that on my flight to London. I crush movies on those flights. I might watch Dune again. Dune was freaking awesome. It's former esports captain Zealand. Yeah, it was a previous life. Yeah, I retired from competitive Fall Guys. We'll back ourselves against anyone? Sure. We can be pleased with their defense performance? Absolutely. Yep, nice 3 points. A nice 3 points, and our dominance of this league is just beginning, it would seem. We would hope. 2 years ago, we finished 3rd in this league. Look at us now. Look at... Who'd have thought we'd be here? Not me. Just kidding. Totally thought we'd be here. This was always the plan, to be this dominant. Except we expected to have some sort of late race with Salzburg, but we seem to have just kind of broken Salzburg. They seem to, like, you might want to take them back to the manufacturer because they're not working properly anymore. They drew their last match as well. Ooh, Kun Kalor is apparently disgustingly high potential. And he is available for 37 to 45 million, which weirdly is like an amount of money that we could totally spend to bring in Kun Kalor. I mean, he's off the ball, is elite. His passing's got a really good base. He'll probably end up, 16s, 17s. It's going to be a decent finisher. I mean, I struggle with the fact that he hasn't developed a lot, like right now. Because he's at Ajax. He's getting playing time. He's got 27 appearances for the youth national teams of the Netherlands. It's just not there. It's just not there. It's just not. I don't think he's actually going to reach that potential. Zimmerman had a pretty horrible time in front of goal. Well, that's just mean. All right, that is mean. Zimmerman was fine. Perez thinks he should be starting more games. Well, let's just talk him out of this concern. Oh, let's see. The last person that was able to do this was Vanderhorst. So how about teammate unhappiness? Axel Perez. Boom. Did it. He did it again, didn't he? He did it again. Axel Perez about to get a lot more playing time anyways. Hello, YouTube! Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? You having a good day? That's good. All right. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it today. Let's get down to business. Aliyu, Axel Perez, Owen Vanderhorst slides into the middle. There we go. Josh Aliyu, Mr. Facilitator. Sander, Given, perfect. Nazareno should absolutely be on the bench. She's invaluable defensively or something. Zimmerman, Pablo, Diego Quintero. We're going to drop. I want Pablo. Yeah. I want Quintero and Pablo Rodriguez. Boom. and Tejas and Valkvist. Garson and Adrian Rodriguez. There we go. Garson and Adrian Rodriguez. Wish we had Yildiz available. He would absolutely be on the bench for this, but he's not. So here we are.
Went to first European game this week. Ache.
Why do we have to play City away? Why do we have to play Man City away? I don't want to play this game. They're illegally talented. I do not want to play this game. I don't want to play it. That's how we're going to line up, though. They are stupid talented. This iteration of this team, oh, we lost 1-0 at home against them, but the whole time I felt like I was trying to put out a fire. You ever get that feeling? You're just like, I feel like I'm hanging on the edge of disaster, even though we only lost the game 1. We're going to need to steal this. This needs to be an act of brazen daylight thievery if we're to steal this game. And I think we could. Like, we only lost 1-0, and we certainly got in on goal once or twice when we played them at home, but it's a tough ask. This is a very tough ask. First European game. Oh, nice. Did y'all win, Max? Thanks to the 6 months. Why no ball playing defenders? Have screwed me too much in the past, and neither of my center backs are brilliant with the ball. Does Nori take it in the 5th set? Wait, it's going 5? Nori trying to get to the semifinal of Wimbledon. Who would he play? Is he on Djokovic's side? Probably, right? If they're playing in the same day, it would be Nori against Djokovic in the semifinal. Discouraged from taking shots from long range on a center back. It'd be beautiful. Jakob Pospisil is actually not a bad dribbler, but knocked the ball past opponents. But now we're... No. I resist the urge. Perez is considering asking for an improved contract in the near future. Let's explore what that would mean. Right? Like, what exact... Okay. They would mean that. It would be a release clause that we could get rid of. And it would only be a year extension? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to double your wage just to get an extra year. That doesn't seem like good business to me.
Want to give a shout out to you and the Hammers. 2 family members sadly passed away last month, and the content produced by this community has been a comforting distraction. Have a wicked stream, all.
Yeah, look, Hippie Farmer, I'm very sad to hear that, but I'm glad that we can offer a place to come to kind of to escape from that as well. And shout out to all of you for making the Discord such an awesome place, all the different, little communities that pop up in the Discord and the people that show up here, and everybody here that's just always so nice so that we get to come in here and hang out together. Shout out to all y'all. And I do wish you the best, and I hope your family's able to bounce back quickly from that sort of thing, which is obviously difficult. Let's get some friendlies scheduled. They play like Bohemians, and we can play Legia Warsaw. I'll play Legia Warsaw at home on a different day. Sound good? Nazareno, thank goodness. Just a tight thigh. He'll be back in time for the Hartsburg match, and he'll be on the bench against City. Life will be good. Life will be good. We can't call up Owen to the national team. He plays the U.S. The United States, right in the nick of time, has started to call up our beloved Owen Vanderhorst. Unfortunately. Sertan Odabashi. And if that potential's not there anymore, then he's toast, because he's not good enough now, and the same can be said about Bruno Santos. Suffered defeat the last time we played City. Look, we're looking for a positive reaction. Not revealing my plans before the match. Last time out, your side played very well. You must be hoping that carries. We have to keep playing hard. Have to keep playing hard. We'll take it game by game for Schultz. The public will want a proper answer from you. No comment. I am not telling you how I'm lining my team up. Do you have any cause for concern about Madu's poor form? No, he's fine. What do you think about Stefano de Estes continuing to impress at Nice? Well, that's fantastic news. We need him to get regular playing time. He wasn't going to get regular playing time on our team, so We shipped him off to Ligue 1. He's showing maturity and confidence, and stability is important. What are your thoughts on Uddy Hooter's interest in Max Rayfield? I won't rule anything out on a Rayfield sale. How hard does it strike a deal when you were best friends with the other party? Relationships are important or something? Something like that? Let's be happy for Van Dijk. No, I'm not like... We aren't hating on Van Dijk, okay? We are not hating on Van Dijk for playing for the U.S. national team, right? It was sad because they waited so long to call him up. And we thought, so they gave us hope. They made us think that we actually had a chance to bring him in, and then we didn't. Steven Marquez is showing remarkable improvements in recent training sessions. It's quite incredible. He's becoming an actual athlete. We have no idea how to handle this. Vanderhorst. Yeah, so we signed Virgil van Dijk, and Virgil van Dijk's long-held dream is to play for the U.S. national team, as we all know. Virgil van Dijk secretly held a closet desire to play for the U.S. national team, just the same as Trent Alexander-Arnold did, who is actually eligible for the U.S. national team. And we're just happy to help him realize that dream. But Benfica beat Ajax 4-1. United beat Rangers. Tottenham beat Barca. Hello. Genk beat Dortmund. Liverpool beat Villarreal. Juventus beat Freiburg. Monaco beat Krasnodar. Milan and Porto with the 2-2. Nice! Now, my top 3 sports movies... My top sports movies are Bend It Like Beckham, Bend It Like Beckham, and Bend It Like Beckham. That's the appropriate answer to that question. Wants to be star player. I can't get that down to regular starter, can I? But can we get it down to important player? Okay, let's negotiate. You want to have a release clause that I can get rid of and a sell-on fee percentage I can't change because we put that in the initial contract that we offered him a long time ago. I'm going to lock a 5-year contract on Torbjornsson. And I would love to have kind of operational control on Ulrich Torbjornsson here. Like, we control his contract situation for 2 more years than we already would. He's safe, no release clause. And we seem to have gotten to a level where release clauses aren't a thing anymore. You watched the U.S. women's national team last night? Heard we beat Haiti 3-0. I didn't watch, but I get the updates on my phone. First half brace from Sir Alex Morgan. Dame Alex Morgan, right? If Pulisic hits that after scoring at the World Cup, I'm going to faint. If he hits that move after scoring at the World Cup, I will pass out. Throw the Alex Morgan move down again. Oh. Will you be watching the Arsenal All or Nothing? Of course, yeah, I'll watch it. I'm not super into the All or Nothings. I kind of just get to them when I get to them because I think they're very surface level. You know, I really loved the one that they did, the Netflix. I don't know if it was Netflix that did it or just Netflix that was like paying for it. But whoever did the Sunderland Till I Die, I loved the depth of that one. And All or Nothings don't quite get to that depth, but it's still neat. I just kind of throw them on while I eat, but it's not something I'll jump on and watch the moment that it comes out. But I know what I have enjoyed are all the like spoilers. It's nothing. Like a lot of nice jokes to go around. Paul Lozano, no. We did a lot of scouting of the Euros qualifying at the youth level. Dude, what the Why does Fenerbahce keep winning? They're making this so much harder than it has to be. Now I probably need at least a point in this match. Well, I mean, if I win, then all of a sudden the final day of this group is absolute utter chaos, and we're playing Fenerbahce. But how did they win again? They beat City and Inter. And me. All 1-0, all in Turkey. They're unbeatable in Turkey. They have 9 freaking points. That is a nightmare result for me. Okay, now we need a result here. Need it. Absolutely need a result. And we rested our whole team. Team's ready to go. Team's passionately invested here. Hinneman and Gavin will switch that up. Axel Perez coming from the middle. We've got our deeper passing people. They're doing their whole 4-4-2 nonsense with just some of the best players in the world that we were able to hang with the last time we played them. But I mean, they're just dumb. They have the best. They have just the best players in the world at almost every position. And then somehow they're starting Peter Rishka. Taylor Harwood Bellis as a starting center back for them. I think I just got nauseous looking at their team. Okay. I would quantify this as less than ideal to be in this situation now, with Fenerbahce having picked up a ridiculous 9 points with 3 1-0 wins in Turkey against all of us. Okay. We come to you today. We come to you to ask, why? Why must Fenerbahce continue to win? But if they must, then we need this magic moment now. For we have beaten Bayern and Chelsea and Juve. We have taken Real Madrid to extra time. We have beaten Inter. We have the ability to beat anyone in the world on our day, and we pray, FM gods, that today is our day, for it must be. So give us the bounce of the ball if you see in your wisdom that our faith is true. In the name of Erling Haaland, Ali Shahid, Wilke Fariñez, and Johnny Cano, pray. Ramen! This is our chance for revenge, lads. Our chance for revenge. Well, good away support. Here we go. We're playing arguably the most talented team in the world, but you know what? We have shocked teams before. We have utterly shocked teams before, and we are going to need our team to utterly shock them again. Honestly, if we win this game, it's almost likely that everybody finishes with 9 points. Which would be, yeah, I don't even know what that looks like at that point. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. The alternate whites. Attaboy, Bube. Attaboy. Let's build it. Devletchen. And we just need the right, you know, they're going to be forward. That's honestly where Hinneman's at his best. He's in there. Hinneman's there! Sander Hinneman! Unbelievable save! It's honestly all Devletchen and Vanderhorst that opened that up so well. In the first minute of the game, you know what? But Fernando Novaes, he can jump. Oh, we didn't give him a chance. Oh, well, you. Thank you for taking that with your left foot. Thank you for taking that with your left foot. Because that is so much harder to do with his left. Honestly, I'm not really worried by that shot. That wasn't super duper threatening. I am a little worried by how fluid this has been down this side. So Pospichel's actually a stupid good athlete. Let's have him stay with Charpentier. But that's Devletchen, who's also a stupid good athlete. He's just a really good player. Oh, nice pass. Keevan. Back for Devletchen. He's open. Owen. Oh! Oh, Owen. That was a good effort. Slipped it through to his left.
Zealand, my man, I love you. Did you hear the one about the giant throwing up? It's all over town.
Don't throw it there. Good God. Roman, what are you doing? God, dude, gotta get that into space. I think he was off. Fair is fair. He was offside. We fouled him. Neither was called. Way to stay with him. Way to stay with him. Yes, Bube. We're going to need him to be immense for the rest of this game. We're going to need him to be immense. All right, drop for the ball. Thank you, Noah. Inside. Noah. Yep. Oh, Axel. Okay, Aliyu. Oh, make the run. Make the run, Xander. blessed freaking channel was open, Xander. It was open. Good. We're there. Nice. Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, Aliyu. Is there an angled ball on? Yes, in the middle. Axel Perez. Is he in? Game it is. That's a goal, baby. They might have grabbed the win. They might have grabbed the win now, Floridsdorfer. They can dream now. They can dream now in Manchester. It's 1-0 to the Austrians. And you have to say it's nearly deserved. What a save. It seems so improbable. But now they have the lead, they can start to fathom a win that would keep them alive for the Champions League knockout stages. Bit biased. Now, Clive's not biased at all, man. He's consummate professional. All right, yeah, force the ball wide. Cool. Then back off, then stay with Charpentier. Oh my goodness, Vanderhorst turned him over. What a press. Hanneman to Given Marques. Given! Don't jinx it. I've played too much this game to believe in that. You'll get screwed if you say nothing. You'll get screwed if you say everything. Just play the game to win, baby. Just win. All right. Oh, no. It's one of these. Block it. Thank you.
Come on,
I hate, like, this is the worst. This in transition positioning. Like, what is this? Who lines up like this? I'm just so happy that didn't go to Maroney and that went to Harwood Bellis, because if that goes to Maroney, it's a goal. Like, I'm pretty sure it just uses your corner defense. Like, when you have the wide, this is obviously not... I don't know, man. We didn't even have a wall on that. There was no wall. Just could lay it up. No problem. Broke even back. I mean, I don't even think this is the one that it's pulling from. I got to be completely honest, but just in case it is, we'll throw another person in the box to just muck it up a little bit. All right, I saw, was it Aliyu? Pospiecial's on a 6.2, so I don't really want to go with Centeus.
Friends, family, and Dorfing. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. Much love.
Much love back to you. Thank you so much for the 16 months, Pauser. Okay. Bomba's still getting worse. That's weird. Deal with that later. Really wish Nazareno was here because I love Nazareno. I don't know if I love Manuel Oberschmidt enough to deal with their strikers in the position that we're in now. Pospiecial's having a brutal game on the left side, and I want to move Novaish over, but then maybe we move Mbamba back and bring in Adrian. That actually totally makes sense. So we'll do that like 10-15 into the second half. I like the way the game's going right now. We're keeping them largely limited. Ever since we type Mark Charpentier, he's not been able to get as clean of look. You know, he's not been as clean inside there. Where are you? There you go, Ulrich. Heave-ho that sucker out of there. Aliyu. You know, that was kind of on. A better pass. Oh my, that is the pass. Given Marques! It never felt like he had control of the ball, did it? Thanks for blocking that. Same freaking position. I think it is pulling from that though, because we did have another body back. So that's nice. Harwood Bellis apparently not one of the two tallest players, which cool. Ruben Diaz and who? Oh my goodness, we're behind their whole midfield. Yeah, just run. Just run. Somebody's open. Kevin Marquez is the guy. Oh, ref! 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 Oh. Wow, we can counter the Holy Spirit out of them. Thank you, Torbjorn. Like, we're behind it again. We're behind it again. Sander can run by them, too. Sander, yeah! Wow, baby! Kevin Marquez to the young Belgian Sander Henneman. Floridsdorfer with the improbable, impossible 2-0 in Manchester. That's the first time we've given that up the whole game. And it was because they'd switched in Sterling, and so all of a sudden they could do it again. All right, let's get a third. Let's get a third. Let's get a third. Goal difference matters here. Oh, that was bad, man. That was a bad pass. Run with him, Ulrich. Oh my God, it's Gerardo Bustos, the guy we almost signed, who went to Man City instead. There's no way we're playing Gerardo Bustos now in the big moments. Aaron's just mark up, mark up, mark up, mark up. Oh, we did enough. We did enough. We barely did enough. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, Aliyu struggling a little bit. Push Pichel struggling a little bit. Let's drop Noah Mbamba back to central defense. Novaisha's going wide here. And then we're going to bring in Adrian Rodriguez, who can clean people's clocks if necessary. And then we're going to bring in Garçon for Joshua Aliyu, who has been bad today. All right, everybody clear on that? Yes. Where's the left back? There. Okay. We're just going to take Noah Mbamba, stick him there, there. So we want to keep aiming, obviously, at boy. What have you done to my boy? All right. Set pieces tweaked, subs made. Let's go. Wide. Thank you. In the middle. This is where we have the numbers. And then to the next midfielder. That's tough for Devletchen. Even. I mean, Sander can run by these guys. He can run by anybody in the world. Oh, he's off. I think he's off. Yeah, he didn't score it anyways. He was also offside. Given trying to hide himself and sneak in behind that back line. He's like, all right. Okay. Looking around. Novaish doing his thing. I don't think we have another sub that we want to make. I mean, Devletchen has been ridiculous. I think maybe we go Linus for the last 10 minutes at right back, but I want to leave Devletchen in as long as possible. He's been fantastic today. He's had a huge game. Gotta deny the cross. Well, at least we forced to float it. Oh, yo, chill. I mean, that is their left back, so it was almost inarguably the least talented player they have on the field. Sub! Roman, come on. You're exhausted. Get off. This is why we have a team. We've got Linus Wahlqvist of the Swedish national team to throw in there. Bube! Run at him, and then what are you doing? Pass! No! At what point were you planning on passing the ball? It was 2-on-1. My two best goal scorers, 18 pace Xander Henneman, streaking down the field. Oh, Bubé. The new French national team keeper, Ali Bubé. Oh, wow. We really didn't win that one very well. By win it, I mean lose it. Okay. Noah Mbamba. Yes. Garcon. Oh, dude. Sander was standing still, and Harwood Bellis was the guy that looked like he was running for the through ball. Garcon. It's really good, honestly. I mean, are we going to force the long ball? We are. And we're going to win it. Classy stuff. Oh, yo, I thought we were there. Get in the way. Adrian, run. We have a tight mark on Foden. How did this happen? We have a tight mark on Foden. How did this happen, you fools? He switched sides. Okay. They've bowed now. We need to pick those guys up. That is how it happened. Oh, yeah. They drew one defender with Choi, and then Foden was able to make that run through. They bring the tablet over. We got to make some adjustments. All right. Carlero and box to box in the middle. There we go. What? Novaish. Put it away. Garcon. He's got a through ball, maybe. Just a little bit. Driving run. Oh. Actually, really good recovery there. What is that header? Ebay's there. Everybody chill. Take a look at that. How do I end up with one guy back in this situation, right? How in the world do I end up with one guy back on my throws when I have generic throws on right now? That is less than ideal, I would say. I would say less than ideal. Yeah, we'll do that. Play for set pieces will slow the game down too. Don't even tell me I only have one guy back again. That is crazy to me. So what is this? Throw-ins on the left side. All of a sudden I just have one guy back. I mean, how many, like... So the left back's taking it. They've decided that, you know, he's not stay back if needed. Stay back. Back. Okay. Heaven help us all here. We should be able to get a good goal scoring chance out of this corner. We should absolutely they have three guys up. We should absolutely be able to get a good goal scoring chance. Okay, now at least we have a couple guys back for a freaking short throw. Yes! It's simply the biggest win in the history of Floridsdorfer AC. 2-1 at Manchester City. And almost deserved. They've out-XG'd them. And the dream of Champions League knockout football for the second time in club history is still alive. With one final day where every team can finish in all 4 positions. I think. You made the doubters eat their words. What a performance. And we honestly could have scored more. The group is City on 9, Fenerbahce on 9, Inter on 6, Floridsdorfer on 6. Into the final match day where we play Fenerbahce, who have lost their other 2 road matches, but won every match at home. And guess what? We get to play them at our place. And Inter and Man City will play on the final day as well, which means what that means is that if Inter doesn't win against City and we beat Fenerbahce, we're going to the knockout stage of the Champions League. That's what I'm freaking talking about. I thought we did well. You can talk about luck here and there. I was fairly confident we'd get something. Yeah, I mean, Phil Foden's a tremendous... They're an unbelievably talented team. That's just the way it lines up. So the tiebreaker between us and Inter is even. So they're ahead of us on goal difference because we both beat each other by 2 at our place and then their place. They beat us 2-0. We won at home 4-2. That cancels out and then goes to goal difference. If we beat Fenerbahce, have the tiebreaker over them. And obviously if Inter loses to Man City, then... I mean, could we finish first? I suppose we could. It depends on goal difference stuff. Well, I really don't know. We could end up with a 4-way tie. I mean, if we beat Fenerbahce and Inter beats Man City, which is totally possible. The Inter team is ridiculously good. Then we're like all at 9 points. But that win puts us in a ridiculously good spot all of a sudden, where it all is just, if we beat Fenerbahce, we're going to some European knockout competition. And as long as Inter doesn't win, we can guarantee that European competition would be would be Champions League. Are you perhaps relieved to have won a match that might otherwise have been marred by questionable refereeing performances? I'm definitely relieved. I don't want to get embroiled in a controversy, All right, cool. Huge win. Absolute mammoth monster win against Manchester City. I mean, look, beating Bayern in the round of 16 in the Champions League knockouts the first time we got there was, maybe a bigger win, but that when you need it, we absolutely needed that, or else we would have been in a really, really difficult spot. We would have needed Inter to lose just to get to Europa League. But with that win, all of a sudden, Champions League knockouts are right there. They're right there in front of us. We're staring them in the face. With a win, we're there. At home against Fenerbahce. I am jacked! I'm a happy person this week. International singing contest is back on my live stream. Here's to ruining my sleep patterns by being in Charlotte, North Carolina time all week. Yeah, well, that's my time. Welcome, Ollie. I wish you the best of luck. And then you have to go to Amsterdam to hang out with us. Wow! Hanging out in the dam. All right, we got another Rate Your Player back. Plus, you are right. You threw it down. Just found this regen at Alaves, an 18 million release clause. Scored 4 and 23 in the Liga, age 16. It's got U23 caps. Got to be worth a punch, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Okay. U23 Spain caps. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Not the Torres goal for Chelsea, but the other one.
Oh, I have no idea. I made that like 4 years ago, Austin. I have no idea where I got the goal sounds from now. This one? So that's 2 different goal calls that I wove crowd sound underneath. The first one is a Latin American goal call that I always loved. I can't remember where, but like I remember just being at the time that I made that, I was watching goal compilations and it was just a great call. And then that's what he does. I was like, well, I need a goal sound and then just something after it. But I made it 4 years ago. Yeah, I was one of the innovations I passed on to Football Manager on Twitch, I think was that. Then a lot of other people did it. I think it's awesome because you know, when I was my biggest issue when I was watching streams before I started streaming, right, was you need to make scoring a goal a huge deal because scoring a goal is a huge deal, but Football Manager itself doesn't do that. So this kid's 16. He said he's already capped U23. He's played 25 matches in the league. He's absolutely worth a punt. He's not a great athlete, right? But his ball control is insane. He is a huge aerial problem, and he is very smart already. You know who he reminds me of? You know who he reminds me of? Given Marquez. Well, I mean, he's better in the air and obviously, like, you know, younger. But he reminds me of Given. Bring him in, work on his athleticism, and everything else will follow. That's what I'm doing with Given. If you like Given, you'll like this guy. 7.5 out of 10. Probably will end up being better than that. Depends on where that development actually lands. We need to get Portomachebi out for another loan in January. His loan time is ending. Performing above expectations, the Admiral Bundesliga and find themselves in 7th place with Hartberg enjoying a relatively impressive campaign. Interesting. We're going to have to be on our game. Absolutely. They're not a bad team. And Torbjornsson does make us a better player, but he's got a bruised shin in training. I don't think he's going to be available for this one. Portomachebi's actually coming back. We loaned him to Sweden. That's what happens when you loan people to Sweden. They come back at random times. You just don't even know what's going on. Yay. Hey! 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 Edvin! All right. Our scouting of youth qualifying for Europe is going to start to pay off here. My boy Fernando. Wim Franz. Yeah, he's a little expensive. And I honestly think we have a better player than Wim Franz in our team already. In Pospisil. Dang it, the guy from St. Kitts and Nevis who was like really good in qualifying isn't actually that good. Just the worst, isn't it? Vidal Hazel. Anthony Tum was not good either. I mean, he plays for Antigua and Barbuda. I already knew the answer to that. But those guys did well in qualifying, so I wanted to keep my hopes up. Ante Dalale. And the potential looks pretty legit there. Mario Murden. Peter Davidovich. Peter Davidovich. Let's try that again. Savashko, no. Michael Stark. Never was a cheap Austrian out there, was there? I need help. I'm stuck as hell in my save. I actually did a save your save very recently, which is like saving your saves that are stuck. I would totally recommend checking that out. Because if you're stuck, it's just, you know, you've done all the things you can with what you know how to do to get your team to the level that it's at, but you don't know how to do the things to get your team to the level past that. Or how to think about the different moves that you might want to make. God, I'm just so glad I keep finding goalkeepers and center backs that are of the highest quality. I could really use like another Xander Henneman to pop up, or, you know, a central midfielder that's got crazy good potential to just be one of those guys instead. Hey, Naz. Great training as always, Naz. Great training as always. But thank you to Elias for the Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. And Austin, thank you for the 10 months. Jeff, thank you for the 17 months. That is a crazy long time, Jeff. Lambie, thank you for the 15. Pauser, of course, thank you for the 16. Thank you to everybody that's a part of the Hammers. Allows us to do what we do on a daily basis, and yeah, you know, you're special. los garzón, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Hey, hey, hey! Surprised that Garzon's really leveled up. He was one of those guys that would just get worse for no particular reason. Axel Perez was really one of those guys too. Widiat and Samipok definitely started his career getting worse. I love the fact that Daryl Linehan, despite the fact I will never play him and he's here just to tutor people, is just like a Gruden grinder that keeps improving and training anyways. All right. Is that Zimmerman getting worse? Why? You're getting good playing time. Yo, Son just announced he was going to retire. Tottenham's Heung-min Son announced his retirement at the end of the season. Sad. The Dutch kid has crazy potential. There is a, I don't know if you're talking about the guy that's at Ajax. There's the guy at Ajax in the save that's definitely whack. And it is not Geert Notteboom. See how Geert has improved, huh? Ah, Jeremy Frimpong. Holly W, the head of youth development, turning in a gym. 4 A's and a B. The striker's a fine prospect, but the defensive midfielder, the wide midfielder, the winger, I think is going to be real good. The center back, always need a center back, right? All right. Wow. Okay. We have ended up with a terrific group of players that could be a golden generation for the club. Mom, get the camera! Get the camera, Mom! Don't make me cry. Save it. Save it. Save it. Thank you. They want me to scout? No, I don't really care. Anybody that's a region, perhaps. Oh, Vicente Mansour, the Italian's on the list. That's the only region that's on the list in 2029. Well, who's the best? Ilaix Moriba? Well, I didn't think that FIFA's best player was going to end up with Ilaix Moriba, but looks like it might. Vicente Mansour is second and Jude Bellingham is third. Based purely off their rating, their contributions. 2 Bayern players right at the top. I see Bayern's not slowing down. Fußballer de Jahres shortlist should be a lot of Floridsdorfer players. There are 4 that aren't, though. And that would be Marlon Mustafa, Freddy Vargas, and the next one, which is Lucas Fottinger. And I vote honorably. I vote in order. Austrian Footballer of the Year, going to be awarded at the end of this month. I would love for one of my players to win it, but a couple of guys had really good seasons that weren't on my team. Like, here's the way I look at it. What the heck just happened to my youth team match? 2 guys just absolutely bit the dust. Here's the way I look at it. We definitely wouldn't have had a couple of 5-star potential guys in our intake unless we had that. Now, obviously, Golden Generation isn't a guarantee of multiple, like, 5-star potential people coming through. But it is now possible. That door is now open. It could be a couple of 5-star guys, at least 2, and a couple of people that are going to be able to come through and contribute for the first team over the next couple of years. It could be. Yeah, I don't really think that John Morrison's somebody that we would want to sign. Brock Soper, absolute beast. Lennon Noble. Rock Avbel, who we've already bought. We have already purchased Rock Avbel. He was so cheap. He was, what was he? He was 1.6 million to get Rokov Bell, and then we just loaned him back for the rest of the year. Okay, match time. Who is ready? Who is not? So we don't have a match until Sturmgratz in the 8th, and then we have Fenerbahce right after that. So we can go first team players for this match. We can go like certain number of first team players. Axel Perez is going to get the start. He's going to play 60 minutes, and then we're going to sub him out. That is our expressed strategy here. Vanderhorst is going to play. Torbjornsson and Novaes are not going to play. It's going to be Oberschmidt, and wasn't it Nazareno who's not 100% fit? So, well, Venegas is also not 100% fit, so I guess we'll just wing it that way. Volkvist is going to pick up Roman Devletchin because Devletchin's exhausted. Perez is a little worried about his playing time, so we want to make sure we don't over-rotate him out of the team here. Should be a foolish thing to do. And then I'm just going to drop a Liu for Richardson because I want to see what Richardson can do in an entirely vain way. I want to see what Richardson can do.
Hi Zed. I got an extra day off of work, so why not hang with the Dolphers? I turned 36, so am I old enough to retire according to FM?
Yeah, probably. He'll do some exposure again. Honestly, with the way Football Manager plays now, you're probably not old enough to retire. You got to go a little longer. Sorry. Who's taking Richardson and Vanderhorst? The in-swingers on both sides, aiming for Nazareno. Yeah, easy. Who are the short guys today? Sorry, the short kings today. They don't have any short kings out there. No Aliyu, no Sami Pak. Keep the run going. All down to hard work. Life's more fun when everybody's happy. I think we're... Oh, Amadou Zadi. We're playing one of our loaned out players, Amadou Zadi, today. That's fun. Johnny, thank you for the 5 months, though. I appreciate you being a part of the Hammers. I'm looking forward to that silver bacon next month. I see you. Nori 1. Nice. Is Zadi starting? That's got to be Amadou Zadi, right? Even though I can't. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Woo-hoo. The Messi and Ronaldo broke the decay model for aging players. I mean, really, Ronaldo. I mean, Messi's been really good but Messi's a couple years younger than Ronaldo and has decayed more, I think. Because Ronaldo's thing was always his ridiculous obsession with being the best possible player he could be in terms of just physical insanity. And so that's kept him like drawstring ab tight for however long. It's same with Zlatan. I think Zlatan broke it too. He literally went to the MLS and then came back. Is he there? Yeah, he's there. He's just that fast. Couldn't figure out a way to get a nice shot on target, but... Pepe's almost 40. I mean, look, Buffon doesn't. Goalkeepers have been doing that before Buffon did that, right? Goalkeepers can just play longer. Sergio Ramos has done kind of the same thing. Pepe's done the same thing, but he also has shown a dip, right? He's not playing for. He's playing in Portugal, right? He plays at Porto, I think. Good. Very good. Ridiculously sumptuous. I played the Fenerbahce game on stream today. Yeah, I've only been live for an hour and a half. Yeah, it's 2 games away. We've got this game and then somebody, I don't know, we play somebody in the league. What is the point of that foul? Random way to pick up a yellow.
Love you, Zed.
Smokestack, thank you for the prime. Thanks for being a part of the Hammers, and congrats on the 14 months. All the love back. Play him through. Oh, that was really good. Was really good. We're kind of sleepwalking this game. We are absolutely sleepwalking this game. Give me Garcon. We need some liveliness here. We need some liveliness. I'm not gonna waste my time not putting pressure on them. I'm just not gonna do it. We're not gonna waste our time. We need to go and be we need to go forth and be bold here. Yeah, ball winner on support instead, and go do that now. Vanderhorst is kind of wheezing. Let's knock the ball down and let's throw a counter punch. Perfect. Xander, not a big passing guy, but he does have, you know, two on one in the middle there. It makes me want to cry. Xander, just open your eyes, man. Oh my, I mean, now I'm making 5. I always believed in Xander's supremacy. I always believed in Xander's supremacy. I never doubted Xander's supremacy. Like we were saying, just a tremendous, tremendous player. That is the sole reason we're going to have the lead in this game with a stupid goal from Xander Henneman. Those tears of joy for Xander Henneman. Tears of joy. What a shot. Oh, he certainly can see the goal, chat. Boynaz. Garcon. Vanderhorst. Somebody's there, and it's Owen. And somebody was off. I cannot believe. Yeah, okay. Somebody was offside. That's a great pass. Anderson behind. Oh, my God. How does he scores worldies. Great ball. Well, that was pretty decent from Henneman. Again, that was a creative second ball. Linus, I mean, first time ball might have been the play there. Okay, subs. Subbity subs. Let's take Richardson off and let's bring in Adrian Rodriguez for some reason, very nervous Noah Mbamba, who's been just struggling to keep his nerves in check all day. If a good offer comes, do you think that you would sell Xander? Yeah. I mean, but a good offer, we're talking 50, 60 million. Which is reasonable for him. He's that good. He's a Belgian national team player. Nice. Balkvis, space, time, targets. Somebody's there somewhere. Just wasteful. Just very wasteful of a pristine attacking position. Fine. Make our shift back so that we're sound defensively for the final 5 minutes. And change. Oh, what to go! And that will do it. The 3 points are headed back to Vienna. Owen van der Horst, straight off the training ground. He steps into it. And he struck it with such vim and vigor, there was no chance to get to it. Classic Owen. Bangers only. Bangers FC. Good. 3 more points under the belt. Great second half performance. The stars showing up. Xander Hinneman, Owen van der Horst. Making plays. He just whipped that son of a gun in there. Person close to triggering clause. He's 1 appearance away from triggering $1 million clause to America de Cali. That's perfectly fine. Salt of Aragam coach was spotted in the crowd looking at Vanderhorst. How do you know he wasn't here? Just enjoying our wonderful soccer. That's all I'm carrying. All I'm saying, you've accumulated a higher net spend than many other teams in the league, and it's paying off in terms of results. Cool. Not gonna comment on that at all. We now get a week off away to Sturm Graz and then Fenerbahce after that. Away to Sturm Graz. Used to be the team that had our number. I think we've beaten them the last couple times we played them. But we really have struggled to beat Sturm Graz, historically speaking. The problem is, what does Julian Knapp want? He wants a huge pay cut, which is actually something I might take. He wants a mammoth pay cut for his extension, and I'll actually take that.
Hey Zed, I hope you'll enjoy my country when you're here for TwitchCon.
Ruben, I'm sure I will. I've been to Amsterdam once before, and fortunately after TwitchCon, I'm going to be able to get outside of Amsterdam and see, the rest of the country, which I've been told I absolutely should do. It is a crime to just go to Amsterdam and be like, wow, the Netherlands is fun. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Greetings, my loves. Hope you're all doing well this week.
Should you do Brussels? I actually went to Brussels when I was a kid. I have been to Brussels in my life. Yo, John McGinn at 35 years old, he's still a baller. Hey, we finally found the potential cap on Edgardo Carrillo. Finally. Torreira's apparently very cheap. There's that first guy, Moreno. I don't believe he's going to be that cheap anymore. There's no way some guy at Borussia Mönchengladbach with that kind of potential is only $2 million. I think it's just an old scouting report. If he actually is that cheap, though, then we're going to move on Moreno very, 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 very aggressively quickly. I'm definitely going to throw him to the top of the pile of players that we're looking at. All right, scouting priorities. And we're just looking for the Colombian Demir Moreno. Thank you. It's one of the more detailed recruitment meetings I've been given in a little while. Speak fluent German, speak fluent German. Awesome. Ulrich Torbjornsson gets a new contract. Awesome. Elias Havel and Timo Bayerschmidt. Let's go watch Havel and Bayerschmidt. What's that? Köln and... No, it's Ingolstadt and Victoria Köln. The second Bundesliga. Elias Havel is putting down bad performances in the second Bundesliga, and at one point I thought he was my striker of the future with Austria. Yeah, we got rid of Torbjornsson's release clause to that contract. It's fantastic news. He wants to be here. He's locked up for 5 years. We're doing a good job of keeping our great young players under long contracts. I love it. I love it. No, Leandro, no, not Advari. Yeah, so we might have sold a few players. It was last January. The great sell-off was last January, when a lot of players departed in rather surprising, abrupt fashion. We lost a lot of players that we really had we'd come to love. And a part of that was not Advari's release clause being met and Leandro's release clause being met. But have no fear, our goalkeeper now played for the French national team in the last international window. So we are back in terms of our quality in goal, shall we say? Now, this should not be a... We'll do a wash day here. This should not be a day where we're doing anything intense. Kind of messed up the scheduling there. Rest, and then the youth team gets one of those. All set. I never had a fresh stroop waffle in the Netherlands, sadly. Why do I know what that is? Oh, these things. Yeah, I've had these before. It's just like sweet sugar molasses in between two, crackers, essentially. It's quite nice. It's averaging a 6.55 in the league for Wolfsburg, and yet they're honoring their commitment. They're starting him all the time. What's your complaint with training? Unhappy with the high volume of strength training? Well, Hossam, we are here to get better. You are in the crucible of training at Floridsdorfer to get better. Easy. I think we actually have gone all the way through all of the kids that we were scouting for the like U20 Euros qualifying. I think we've gone all the way through that. We're on our second round. What a perfect moment to jump in, see Stroopwafels. He has just described that in the most American way. I mean, it's what a Stroopwafel is, right? I know there's going to be a more artful way to describe it, but that's what a Stroopwafel is. Yeah, so the itinerary for the whole trip is London for 5 days, and then Liverpool for the night to fly down to Amsterdam the next day with Reese. This is all like part of the plan. And then we get down to Amsterdam on, I think, Thursday, and we'll be around. And of course, the meet and greet is on Sunday. If you would like to say hi, the meet and greet will be on Sunday. I'll probably be involved in other things over the weekend. I'll be tweeting. What are your thoughts on Perez? He has a release clause in his contract. I did not know that. I did at some point. Yeah, 24 million, I guess. That's probably why we should negotiate a new deal. That's why. Okay. That's why he wanted to negotiate a new deal. So I want to get him down for 5 years. This agent is fairly indifferent towards me, so we've got that going for us. Will you not just like... There you go. Give me a 5-year deal, Axel, so I have complete control over your future. Thank you. And we get rid of his release clause, which is worth it because he's probably worth a lot more than $24 million. It also guarantees that we won't lose him in the upcoming transfer window. Not that I'm married to the idea of keeping Axel Perez on the team. But, oh, hello, Jazz Brassington. Why is this guy available for less than $500 million? He's an English player in England. Potential end of contract signing. Jacob Moreno, Danilo Krivakopic. What? You say it, okay? God. Patty Cash. It's only 25 million. Well, getting a little slow though, Maddie. He revert back to being English. That's funny. Gil Garcia is his contract is running out, so they're just trying to move Gil Garcia, and he doesn't look bad. He can pass, he can control the ball. I might throw him on the target list. We might get interested there. We might get interested. Enrico Lefebvre. Yeah, what do you know? We found another stupid good young goalkeeper. It's just what we do. How is Esposito still a wonder kid, man? Still a wonder kid. Blue Prodigy, thanks to the 3 months. That's the Champions League going really well. We beat Manchester City away in our last match, and now we play Fenerbahce at home in one of the weirdest, wildest groups. One of the weirdest, wildest groups you've ever seen, where if Inter beats City and we beat Fenerbahce, every team in the group finishes on 9 points. 1 through 4. In the group would all be on 9 points. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, while I'm in London, I'm going to be filming a video every day with somebody. You know, whether it's TIFO, F&G, away days, and going to the Football Manager studio, or the 4 days that I'm there, and then the 5th day I'm taking the train out. Really not that busy at all, honestly. Just pretty straightforward. Do we want to go add David Nielsen, 16-year-old center back? Probably not, right? I mean, potential didn't look that good. Oh, wait, we're on the Dutch. We just hit the Dutch youth team. We weren't done. We hit the Dutch. Everybody, shh, the Dutch are here. The Dutch are here. Every single one of them earned a second scout, which I don't know if there was another nationality at the youth level that did earn that. Hey, 16-year-old Jonah Mulder. You weren't on the U20s teams, Tony. Oh, barely, Tony. Barely. Mom, the Dutch are here. Actually just scouted Edgardo Carrillo, and I'm going to throw him in the futures list. That's where he belongs. Saidu Sanusi. He's either good enough or he's not now, and we don't know what his financial situation is. He's got 30, he's 32 years old, 94 appearances. Hey, that's cheating, Enter. They're doing this specifically to try and unsettle me. I can smell this. I can smell this from a mile away. Inter have offered their job to me. Well, they're 7th in Serie A, which when you look at their team should be illegal. They have Lautaro. They have Lorenzo Luca. Sheik Ouattara is one of the best wonder kids in the world. He is a problem. I don't know how they're 7th in Serie A, so it's totally understandable that they fired their coach. We're going to decline the interview. We're happy where we are. We have the same number of points as you guys do right now. I'm very happy where I am. I love Floridsdorfer AC. We're building a special team here. We're building a team that can go a long way. We're, we are about to hit the winter break, but he is going to miss the match against Fenerbahce, which is not fun. I suppose we were blessed with 0 injuries, so. Do I not move clubs? I don't want to move clubs now. We've built a superpower at Floridsdorfer. We just won away to Man City with Floridsdorfer AC. And now Inter going into the final match day where they're like, wait, hold on. If they lose and we lose, then all of a sudden I relegated this guy. So explain this to me. I relegated this guy to the amateur team, right? I sent Julian Knapp down to the 2nd division. He wasn't able to get a loan. I wanted him to get reps. I wanted him to get playing time. I wanted him to just use our facilities, and he was going to degrade if we left him in the first team, right? Austrian striker, Julian Knapp. Even though I relegated him from the first team, he still has an admiration for me. I might be the best schmoozer of all time. He has a great admiration for me. A great admiration for me. So David Rousset, scouts. Lars Aslan, feel like I scouted you pretty recently, so we'll just go futures for 6 months. I love clicking. It's my favorite part of the job. Boom. Okay. This is Austrian press conference, so 2 questions. Boom. Easy. Full backup team playing away to Sturm Graz. We need to be 100% ready for Fenerbahce when that comes up. First time being here, don't know if you have him, but buy Rooney Barhaji at any cost. Barhaji's good. We are also 7 years in the... What is this? What is going on? Slice half of our starting midfield. This sort of thing happened before the Europa League too. We're cruising along. The only until yesterday, the only person injured got hurt on Costa Rica duty. We had nobody else hurt, right? Nazareno recovering from like a bruised shin. And then in the run up to the Fenerbahce match, we have a dude sprain his ankle. And whatever Vanderhorst did, he strained his groin. Unfortunate. He's close enough. Slowly but surely, we'll start to zero in on these guys. Mikhailo Vishny. I am just gonna do that. Actually, we're not gonna keep scouting him. We're just gonna leave it. There are, I mean, dude, Israel's producing pretty darn good players. They are producing pretty darn good players in this save. And in real life with their whole U20 run at the Euros. Solt, Dulka, George Barnett, the crazy Azeri player from Manchester United. Norbert, sure. Namdi Collins. Into the maybes. And there. In there. Baby. Hey, look at that. Julian Knapp signs new contract. All of a sudden, he is the best trainer. Congratulations. You are the best trainer. Jakob Pospischal, not going up or down with anything, which is almost hard to do. Nazareno, still getting better. Crazy improvement from Alex Nazareno over the last couple years. Linehan, 5 straight weeks or something like that now in the high level training. Easy. Schmitty, thank you for the 3 months. Blue Prodigy, thanks for the 3 months as well with the Prime. Melman, thank you for the 17 months. Oh yeah, Prince Eugene, thanks for the Prime. Knee injured after Inter Hitman. Yeah, that's basically. We can just chalk all of this up to Inter sabotage. We get 2 injuries in a day and a half to starting players for the Fenerbahce match. Noah Mbambo and Vanderhorst. We have our winter break starts after the Fenerbahce match, I would assume. Because you really don't play in December much in the Austrian League. You don't play in January at all, and you pick it up in February. So we are almost unbeaten in the league to that point. You keep working on your quickness. It is the gap in your game. Okay. Bamba and Vanderhorst are out. We got what? Yildiz, Richardson, Axel Perez, who's not going to play. Yildiz, who's allegedly injured, but it's also definitely not. How does he keep doing this? There's just no way he keeps getting better. It's ridiculous. He everything you task him with, like, oh, improve your final third work. He's like, got it, boss. I'm like, what? Easy, no problem. I've been waiting to do my final third work for years. Switch those. Zimmerman on the left. I went Ali. Yeah, Quintana's gonna get a start. Sami Pak there. Yildiz, Richardson, Sami Pak. Sami Pak can actually drop deep too. Let's see, who's gonna start? I'm gonna start Garçon instead of Vanderhorst, and I'm gonna start. Well, Richardson can't play. Sami Pak can't play. Yildiz can. I don't think we're going to start Yildiz, but we might. Maybe start Adrian Rodriguez, perhaps. I just need to make sure we don't play anybody today that we want to move into the starting lineup because of those two injuries. Centellas there, Oberschmied, Nazareno. Yep, that's all good. Venegas is chilling. Volkvist picks up that spot. Quintero Zimmerman's checked out. So we just need the other. We just need the other person that we're gonna have here. Okay. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what we're doing today. Play Joe Hodge, defensive midfield. I really like Daryl Linehan steps in. Actually, yeah, we'll play Daryl Linehan. What's the point of being on the team if we don't use you for something? We'll play Daryl Linehan, Yildiz, Sami Pak, and Richardson. And then we will have Garzon and Adrian Rodriguez available to take up that mantle. And then we've got Venegas and Pospisil off the bench today. Quintana, Volkvist, Oberschmied, Nazareno, Centellas, Linehan, Sami Pak, Yildiz, Richardson, Quintero, Zimmerman. We're going to play our normal style. Obviously, we are trying to maintain our unbeaten record in the league. Played 16 matches, won 15 in a 0-0 draw to our name away against SV Rids. Back in the day. How's Daryl Linehan's jumping? Not bad. We'll leave him edge of the box. The debut appearance of Daryl Linehan. The debut appearance of Daryl Linehan. Captain's not selected. Nazareno will take it. Linehan's lacking match sharpness. Yeah, we figured. Oh, you know what I could do? I'm not going to start Linehan. There's just no reason for me to. We just do this with Oberschmied. We've done it before. And you just have him be a ball winner on defend, and Oberschmied steps into that spot. Venegas plays it. That's better for like player development and everything. It gets Venegas on the field as well. Even if it's sad that Daryl Linehan didn't get to step in, he is going to be on the bench. Daryl Linehan is going to be on the bench, and we want Volkvist to take the armband. Okay. Dara gets 44. I was hyped for we'll get Linehan on the field. We got to get him on the field. If we take a lead, it's like this could very well be a tight game. But if we take the lead and we're comfortable, we'll bring in Daryl Linehan. Because he's better than Joe Hodge. We brought in two guys to be like mentors for our team. Daryl Linehan's better than Hodge. Like he's still, he's a little slow, but he still has the mental and technical stuff to make him a viable anchor man that doesn't really have to move a lot. If only entered remembered to kneecap Venegas as well. Thank you, Quintana. The early set piece goal. Good. Stupid. Oh, why Yildiz figured that was a good idea. Volkvist has bailed him out. And we're flowing forward. A man on a man. Somebody's got to be open for a run here. Come on, Zimmerman. He's not invisible. He's standing right in front of you. Smashes it against him with enthusiasm. Right, they're just packing it in like they're packing it in like you wouldn't believe right now. That's all right. I can go get them. I can come meet them where they are. Hey, can we clear this? Thank you. Widiata and Sami Pak leading the break. All right. It's gone for Zimmerman. Zimmerman's, I mean, he even did himself the favor of going away from his favored left foot there, so he had nothing to do. Wide. Thank you. I know you have the quality to make that pass, Richardson. You can't pull one over on me. Oh, hey. Immediately throwing ourselves into some better spots. This is a dangerous position. Give it back to him. Centeas again. One more! Shoot it! All right, we look more dangerous. We look more creative after making that change. Show some desire. We gotta, we're down at halftime. We gotta go. We have to go take it from them now. They're camping out. They've got both their midfielders and Carolero and ball winner. Right? They're sagging their front two, attacking midfielders back into that center part of the park. They're very much not going forward anymore. They got their early goal. And ooh, Richardson. You just knew he was shooting it. Centeas. Oh my God. I don't even know what happened. The ball just kind of glitched out and he ended up with it. Yes. Right here. Good. Richardson. Yildiz. Centeas on to Richardson. Yeah, right here. Getting these dangerous throw-ins. It's not really, though. It's not a dangerous spot. Need to swap that so that we have somebody that can cross off those short throw-ins. And now we need to make some subs up top. We're going to bring in Xander Henneman. We're going to bring out Yildiz as well. And we're going to bring in the vaunted Joshua Aliyu to play as the more aggressive midfielder. Yildiz coming back from an injury that had him out for, a week and a half. Didn't look sharp. Hadn't played a lot recently because, oh my. Just nobody there. Nobody on that side of the field. We've just let them walk right through. We didn't cover it up at all. Good. So Rase, he can't even pass, man. Here we go, the roaming playmaker. I think that's the last adjustment we can make that's going to be really, really good. I think we need to simplify things for Syntheas, so we're going to go wing back and attack. Volkvis is going to be wing back and attack as well. We're just, we're launching people here. We're going to bring it down to wide. See if we can make those narrow runs. But yeah, now we're down 2 goals. We need at least 2 goals to keep the unbeaten season alive. He's offside. We got there anyways. Okay. There we go. Xander Henneman in behind, and he missed it. That's just great. That is just fantastic. Great pass, though. I think we'll roll with Sami Pak up here as well, and then just roaming playmaker Garcon here. Hey, here we go. We can get a goal now. We can get a goal now. We can just... Oh, dude. Just hit the frame of the goal, Xander. All I am... Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving him? Why? Like, you're going to double team somebody when the other guy's wide open. Just why? Like, it makes no sense at all. Just stay there. Just freaking stay there. It's really not that hard. Oh, this is just an embarrassing performance. Just absolutely atrocious from our team. From so many different guys, from Quintana in goal to Centeas, who's been great all year, doing absolutely nothing. No creativity. Even, I mean, we've had a couple of chances to score, but they've had 2 highlights. They scored 2 goals, and that's where we are. If you want to have an unbeaten season, you can't play a game like this. He's there. I mean, how do I like you, Xander? How do I like you? There's no way I actually think you're good. All you do is miss chances and make terrible decisions on the ball. Get it together. So consistently. Oh no, the middle. Oh no, the middle. The ball should have gone into the middle there. Okay. Open Centeas. That, I mean, nobody's near that, Centeas. You don't play defense, so you better be able to cross. There we go. Is Centeas offside? Oh. Lost her unbeaten season on that. That was unpleasant. That was very unpleasant. That, I think, is... it's not our last league match. We have another league match against Lafnitz. I want to beat him by 45 goals. Cannot... Like, we had such a special season going, and then it just, even when you bring in the big guns, the stars, the players that are able to make a serious difference, and then they just start missing too, and you're like, we didn't do anything. I know we had 1.5 XG. We didn't do anything. They had the best, they had the best chance for the whole game. That clear 1v1. Even when we like scored the goal, Centeas couldn't hustle back enough to get himself onside, and you're just sitting there like, it's always Sturmgratz. I might have the worst record as a manager out of any team against Sturmgratz. Against any team, it might be Sturmgratz. Can't you look that up? Sturmgratz just, they play a formation that's just absolute cheese. It's not a milestones. Maybe not. Thought you might be able to. I have a problem with the new gen. Every time I try and select the script face thing for the shortlist, the only thing I see is... What? Raid their team? No, they all suck. It's their formation. Schedule and past meetings. There we go. We do not beat them a lot. I say that we actually beat them. We'd actually beat them like the last. We finally, because we had this run where they caused us huge issues like 2 years ago. And then we finally got to a point where we just beaten them and beaten them and beaten them and they hadn't scored against us in our last 2 matches against. Yo! We'd gotten over it. We'd gotten over the bugaboo of Sturmgratz. Where they became that team that we just weren't looking forward to playing because of that. And then, Now we have an unbeaten season up to the second last match going into the winter break. And we blow it to Sturmgratz away. Boy, he's a good defender. Roman Davlechin. Amazing defensive fullback. That Tamayasu stuff. I've played them 30 times in my career and beat them 16 times. Which honestly, compared to a lot of other teams in the league, it's pretty poor. Let's watch Flavius. Leicester City and Wolves. We're going to go watch Flavius Daniliuk do his thing. What are you doing up there? I'm just hanging out. Maybe I'll go up here. Hang out up here for a little while. I got options. You know, I got corners. I got corners I can hang out in. Oh, wow. Okay, Demir Moreno's potential just evaporated. And his value went up. So I was right in thinking that that first report we got was suspicious based off where he was. Spidey sense. Sorry, the Peter Tingle kicked in again. When you're talking to a player, put her arm around her pet's shoulder. Well, it's not pet shoulder. I think it's pet shoulder. If you're going to let me train that week, I'll train that week. That's all I'm going to say. If you let me train that week, I'm going to train that week. I'm going to let my players take the field and work on their game. We've got nice facilities. I honestly don't use the like physical emotion stuff in Football Manager a lot at all. I just really don't use them. Wolf puts on a quality display. Is he still improving? Yep. He's still a fantastic goalkeeping prospect that we're just going to continue to loan out to Bundesliga teams until he's worth a ridiculous amount of money. Gamal's getting better, which is good. Jung's getting better. Okay. Torbjornsson is named the NISO Young Player of the Year for the second straight year. That Norway? Yeah, looks like it. Norwegian Young Player of the Year, Ulrik Torbjornsson. A truly exceptional player. NISO Dream Team of the Year. He's there as well. Hey, that's the full senior Norwegian Team of the Year. I didn't even think he was a full regular in the national team yet. I recommend individual free kick taking for Godson. No. No mentoring group for you, Manuel. You think Jan Benno could easily play in the top league? Well, he has not gotten loan offers from top league teams, and so that is the best that we can do. Aliyu, he's just one of these guys. He's just one of these guys where doesn't matter how happy he is, doesn't matter what his form is, he's just going to keep getting worse. And eventually that, combined with his unwillingness to take less playing time as we develop as a team, is going to be what leads to him leaving the club at some point. If Nikolic keeps getting better, he actually has a chance to push for first team playing time at some point. Josip Nikolic hasn't drawn the headlines so far as a developing wonder kid, but he might just jump in there. Haas Carl, thank you so much for the 2 months. Love the streams, the content. Did have a question. Do you think Trequartista would work at striker? I have a great young striker that's 19, but he's better as a false 9, and I'm not sure he'll ever adjust to playing as an advanced forward. Do I think it would work in my tactic? I think you need one advanced forward. The second one could be a Trequartista if you've got somebody that's talented enough for it. All right, so Fenerbahce's coach actually just left. Person's got standout attributes. I expect to impress. What are your thoughts on Austria Vienna parting company with Manfred Schmidt? Every head coach knows only a few bad results away from potentially losing their jobs, so Manfred has my sympathies. Okay. Champions League final group stage match, quite literally everything on the line, and all of a sudden Roman Devletchin wants to be starting more games. Are you aware of how tired you were before Devletchin there? Roman hasn't been here long enough to idolize him. See, I love Roman Devletchin, so I will absolutely give him ridiculous playing time and just play him in every game, but that's of course it's going to span the winter break, his frustration. So we'll be dealing with a moody Roman Devletchin for a while. Yeah, no. I even know why I looked at that for as long as I did. Am I spectating? It's Daniliuk on Leicester. Have fun, Flavius. I'll be already on the plane back. The amount of Wonder Kid goalkeepers you stumble upon is crazy. Yes, well, It's our gift. We find amazing. Jan Benno and then Mark-Aaron Wolf. In any other save, Mark-Aaron Wolf would be my starting goalkeeper. Of course, Quintana, the backup's got great potential. He had a bad game in that loss to Sturm Graz as well, but that was a shame. He ended up with a 6.3 and is kind of responsible for that defeat as well. He wasn't able to make a save on the... oh my goodness, the World Cup draw is on the 15th. Whoever said that, I remember it. I was like, oh, I want to go look up when the World Cup draw is, but then we just didn't think of it. Did we get out? Oh, no, we only finished with 2 points. Oops. Well, I guess our U18s aren't up to snuff. We finished bottom of the table behind City, Fenerbahce, and Inter. Well, that's all right. We weren't able to rotate enough guys in to the youth team to actually be able to win, so whatever. Devletchen, Torbjornsson, Novesh, Pospisil, Rodriguez and Garzon switch. Garzon, Aliu, Axel Perez switch. Henneman, Given Marquez switch. Bamba and Vanderhorst outs. Nazareno, the sub. Centellas, Quintero. Yildiz. Oh, I definitely am not going 3 strikers, so... give me no Zimmerman. Give me Valkvist. Zimmerman's not in my good graces right now. So Valkvist, Centellas, Oberschmied, Yildiz, Quintero, Rodriguez. I guess we are just short the right midfielders, huh? Not a lot of firepower off the bench for this game. So for those that don't know, our Champions League group is absolutely ridiculous. Man City has 9. Fenerbahce has 9. Inter has 6. We have 6. Inter and City play. We play Fenerbahce. It is honestly all possible because the 2 teams with the 6 points are hosts. If Inter wins and we win, all 4 teams are on 9 points. I think we end up finishing 3rd if that happens. If we win and Inter does anything other than win, we're going to the Champions League knockouts by virtue of having the head-to-head over Fenerbahce. If we draw and Inter loses, we still go to the Europa League. If both teams lose, then it will be City, then Fenerbahce, then Inter, then us. So we can finish anywhere from 2nd to 4th on the final day. It's going to be a very intense round of matches. And we got to pick ourselves back up after our loss in the league. Obviously put us down in the dumps a little bit where we're like, ugh. We thought we were going to be able to cruise, but then all of a sudden Real Madrid... unrelated. All of a sudden Real Madrid finishing... They haven't finished yet, but they're on 2 points from 5 matches. They've fired 2 coaches, I'm sure, at this point. PSG and Sporting are through. Sparta Prague trying to get an all-time finish above Real Madrid in the table.
When I woke up, I did a couple of hours on FM. I finally won the ACL. Yes, yes, yes. Only a 2.5 million prize. Cry. Thai League rep up. Club rep up. Players asking for more money annually now. Hopefully can pull better players.
That's huge. Congratulations, Fierce Pierce. A big step in building up the Thai footballing nation. Yeah, I think Real's definitely the funniest one. All right, let's get into making sure our team is right. Bube, Devletchen, Torbjornsson, Novesh, Pospisil, Rodriguez, Garzon, Axel Perez, Joshua Liu, Given Marquez, and Xander Henneman. Okay, Henneman improving as well. Those sweet, sweet upward arrows for Xander Henneman. We have no Owen Vanderhorst and no Noah Mbamba due to injury today, which means our bench is a little watered down and only has basically Christian Yildiz as an offensive midfield option. The defensive subs are mainly just for fitness concerns. Quintero's able to come in at striker, and says Pablo Rodriguez. Everything's going to be set up normal. They're going to play a 4-4-2 with Troy Parrott and Mirgim Berisha up top. But my goodness, we are better than they are talent-wise. We lost at Fenerbahce, and so did City, and so did Inter. All 3 of us lost 1-0 away to Fenerbahce. And all Fenerbahce needs is a point, and they are safely through to the next round. So Inter's quite literally rooting for us to win and then them to win. That's what they need to happen if they want to go through.
Mon the Dorfers.
Who's making the moves? Who's making the moves? Who's cutting in? Is the real question. Is Chevy cutting in? Nope. They're both staying wide, which means Salihishkan is the guy we need to track. Okay, we've got our team. They're ready. We come to you today to pray that our miraculous win in Manchester was not in vain, that our tremendous performances hitherto lead to one final moment of glory to bring about Champions League knockout stages once again. For we know, as you can see, the importance that you FM gods bring to bear upon us. One bounce of the ball, one deflection here, one miscalculation by the match engine there can determine the fate of nations. We pray that bounce be with us in the way that it was not in Turkey, so that we may miraculously play our way into the Champions League knockout stages. Take these hands of prayer as a sign of our faith. In the name of Ansi Koralainen, Joe Lewis, Wong Shuron, and Eric Mendez, we pray. Ramen. Ramen!
I bet all my bacon on Gadjet, don't let me down.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Bolt. You got it. Arguably the biggest match in the history of the club, especially the biggest match in the history of the club this year. A chance for our second shot at the Champions League knockout stages and as many group stages. A miraculous final two matches to pull us back from the brink. wildest Champions League groups you will ever see on the final day. Here we go. At the Giza for a special European night, please. Offside. Up. Send him back. Offside. Send him back. Through the team, one-touch brilliance. Look at the burst of pace for the Mexican national abroad. Early and often. We score enough goals even if Inter wins. It doesn't matter. Early and often. Keep it up. Inter and City are tied at 1. Yo. We're good. Oh, great ball, Garzón. Touch inside. Oh, there's the pass. Oh, come on, no. Oh, it was there. Oh, the third goal was there. Yeah, I'll get it up on that other screen, but it doesn't come up more in highlights anyways. Nice. Aliyu. Oh, the run in the middle. Axel Perez, who is on one today, holds it up. It's not Keevan's game. That's Sanders' game. So the live group standings are here. Let's see if we can create another one, and then I'll give you a table. That's what they are right now. Oh, let's go. Let's get a third. Let's get a third. Yeah, he's on. Yes. Axel Perez, please. Please and thank you. It's the Axel Perez game. New contract in the works. It's what he does. Oh, if we score 4, let's score 4. Let's score 4 on him. First half. We've had enough of this nonsense. Perez. Oh, I'll give it back to him. Have it. Have it. I don't hate him shooting. But he missed by a mile. I don't hate him shooting. He really missed. Even. In the middle. No, we had the run. They weren't ready for it. Is he on? I hope. Yes, apparently he is. He's got it back. Kevin Marquez. That is so good. Who was that? Devletchin? God, he's good. Guy took a touch and he just like bodied him out. Oh, I was off apparently. I don't know. Who knew? Okay, a 4th goal before the half, and we actually might have not only made this comfortable but flipped the goal difference so that even if Inter wins by a goal, we're there. Given. We control our own destiny. Kevin Marquez, 2 goals in the first half. It's Axel Perez that's played him in. Thumping finish. Perfect finish. Well, that's a half. That is a half at the Easter. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way things are going. I think that's an appropriate thing to say. So, goal difference. We're going to step out of the match for a second and look at it coming into this match. Inter led us by 3, which means our goal difference is currently +3, which means if they win by a goal, their goal difference would be +3, which then it comes down to goals for, which both of our goals for would be, no, theirs would be 11 and mine would be 10. So we actually need to score another goal to make this, we need another goal for us to control our own destiny. We need to have a better goal difference than they do. Oh, Given for the Hattie. We're hunting right now. We are hunting. That's, of course, if Inter scores again. Right now, it is still 1-1 between Inter and Man City. But we want to control our own destiny. We want to go out there and make sure it's us. They have Julian Ryerson. Norwegian, versatile dude. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Aliu. Hit him in. Play a midfielder, will you? Would it kill you to try and play a midfielder there, making a run? Thank goodness goalkeepers get back up right away. That's a heck of a shot. Sub. Okay. Give me... it's not like we've got a lot of... I'm going to wait till 70. Everybody's fit, too. I'm not making a change. We've got a great roll. The boys are into the game. No subs. We're fit. We're ready. Garçon, Aliu, Axel. Hit him in! Oh! We're good. Let's score on this. ripped by Troy Parrott. Nice passing. Given. Oh, Sanders going to be able to get the end line. Oh, yes. Good ball. Oh, what a... Come on, Given. Get the hat trick. And now it's Aliyu that's tired. There's something that feels a little insane, but we're not going to give up 4 goals in this game, so I need us to kind of go for it a little bit here. We are going to go for it, because we actually need another goal, or else we don't control our own destiny here. We're going to go for it. I would like to control my own destiny. I would like for us to be in a position where we're all right, no matter what happens. Thank you. Great positioning from Devletchin. Wasteful, though. Yes, yes, one more. And again, and hit him in. Yo, why? Subs. Now we're going subs. Deflection's been amazing. Axel Perez is a little tired. So we're going for it a little bit in the last 10 minutes because I want to have that extra cushion. Come on, get that extra cushion. Yes. And have it. Oh, he was so not ready to shoot. And yet Adrian Rodriguez struck a beauty. Right now we don't need to score, but 1 goal in the intercity match means that we need to score. So that's why we're hunting the goal prematurely here. Come on. Give me that highlight. Give us that goal. Quintero. Given. He's going to get there. He gets it in for Yildiz. Heck of a game. It's a heck of a game. We'll see if it was enough. It was a heck of a game. 4-0 win in the Champions League group stage is always, I mean, that's always huge. And considering we lost to them in Turkey. That was a huge performance. It's a shame we couldn't find that 5th goal, but I don't think they've won, but this thing might not have updated. You gotta wait until it's in the inbox. Yes! Yes! 3 points with 2 matches to go. We won away to Manchester City. We dominated Fenerbahce at home. We got the help that we needed. Vibes, thanks for the prime. And now we've got the World Cup draw in the 15th, the Champions League knockout draw in the 17th. We are one of the best 16 teams in Europe for the second time. We've been to the Champions League group stage twice, and we have qualified for the knockouts both times. Remarkably, improbably, we have flipped it. Knocked Inter out, Fenerbahce goes to the Europa League. There should be another round of matches today in the Champions League. But holy smokes. Bulky Bob Sapp, thank you for the 10 gifted. Dirkus, thank you so much for the 14. Disley, the 11. Matt, thank you so much for the 6. Caffeine, the 13. Schmitty, thank you for the 3. Blue Prodigy, thank you for the 3. Oh, let Clive celebrate. All right, we're English accenting. It's absolutely wonderful performance by Floridsdorfer all the way through. They've got the mid-season break for the youth players, but the senior team sticking around for one more match at home against the Lafnitz in the league, trying to avenge their previous defeat in the league, actually. They came up just short last time they came round. Now it's time for them to try and take care of business the good old-fashioned way, blow a team out, and then go into the winter break with a big old smile on your face. You got the draw for the Champions League the day after the Lafnitz match, the draw for the World Cup the day before. Just as intended. Pascal Bernard. Looks decent, you know? Looks like a decent player. Mishiguchi, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I did the 2 redemptions from earlier, the 2 player lookups. Yep, absolutely. We did those. Not player lookups, but raid players. Well, the final match, Ajax has beaten Rangers 3-1. Manchester United's beaten Benfica 3-0. Barcelona 2-0 over Genk. Tottenham's beat Dortmund. That's a shocking double from Jamie Donnelly of Northern Ireland, who's apparently wonderful. Liverpool with a 6-1 on Freiburg. Juventus the 4-1 on Villarreal. Krasnodar and Porto with the draw, and Milan beat Monaco 2-1. Rodrigo's on Monaco now. All right. Take a look at the groups here. We've got Group A, where PSG and Sporting have mudded Real Madrid. They finished with 2 points. They're not going to the Europa League. That's for Sparta Prague. Get out of town, you swine. Now, see you later. They're gone. Manchester City and Floridsdorfer AC have gone through just as everybody expected. Fenerbahce in third, and Inter, a team that features some of the best talent in the world. One of the best wonder kids, Sheik Watara, Lorenzo Luca, Lautaro Martinez. They have finished in last position. We beat them at our place. They beat us at their place. You know, that's just the way it goes. That happens. Never had to sweat. If Inter won, then you would have still... You still would have done well. Would we have had a better goal difference than Manchester? We actually would have knocked out Manchester City. You're right. We would have had the same goal difference. We would have the same number of goals for. We would have had a better goals for. We would have eliminated Manchester City on goals for. And Inter and us would have gone through, and all 4 teams on 9 points would have been there. I didn't even think about that. You're right. There was no chance of us going down there. Receive unallocated bit of prize money. It's wonderful. We were looking at the Champions League. I got all distracted looking at our table, and now I've just clicked right on through. Back to Champions League review. In Group C, it was Chelsea and RB Leipzig that have found their way through. Chelsea looking rather wonderful right now, but Rasenballsport Leipzig is there again. They only did it with 7 points. Inter is over here molding. Atletico Madrid and Stade Rennais eliminated, but Atletico gets to go to the Europa League. Bayern and Celtic have gone through with 7 points, just 2 wins to their name. Lazio finishes with 5, and Red Star Belgrade with the 4 points instead. On through to Group E, it's Manchester United, who look like they might go all the way this time. They're looking at maybe a big money bid for one of the players on our team, Fernando Novaes. We'll see if that ends up coming through. Benfica on 9, Ajax on 8, and Rangers with a solitary point eliminated. You know, Celtics giving it to them large. Tottenham Hotspur.
Wow!
have gone through. 16 points, Barcelona 13, and Borussia Dortmund has absolutely laid an egg. They finished with one win from 6, 3 points. Genk just below them, and Dortmund will go to the Europa League, but a super disappointing performance from them, and Tottenham is fantastic. Apparently, Juventus, after we eliminated them 2 years ago, they've survived, got 5 wins from 6, and won their group well ahead of Liverpool. Villarreal is comfortably in third ahead of Freiburg from Germany, and Milan and Monaco go through with Porto ahead of Krasnodar, courtesy of the final results, to send them to the Europa League. I will be hoping to play against Milan, safe to say. Or maybe Juventus. Milan would be nice. Something like that would be wonderful. What's a Tofspur? Have you... Tofspur? Have you ever heard of Tottenham? Tofspur? I love that video so much. Thank you, Clive, for joining us for a little while. Had a very busy pub schedule today.
Never pour sulfur dioxide into a metal container. It's an oxidant waiting to happen.
Darwin Nunez is on Manchester United. That's kind of funny. Abdul Kargbo, hello. What do you think of that? I'm gonna go. No, I'm going B plus. I'm going B plus. Loibster, thank you for the 5 months, and Michiguchi, thank you again for the gifted. I don't know if we were able to throw that out there. Lads, it's Tottenham. I don't know if I want Tottenham. They looked a little scary. They won their group that had Barcelona and Dortmund in it. Son's retiring, so it's his swan song. They're chasing the trophy for him. Dylan Meslier, interesting. He's worth a lot of money. It just makes you wonder if my French goalkeeper's worth a lot of money, huh? What does team fluidity impact? So it's there to tell you how fluid your formation is based off the instructions you have for it. That means how disciplined players are to their positions, how much individual agency they have to move around and make plays in other parts of the field. That's what it's there to tell you about. Have Spurs won a trophy in this save? You have to imagine they have, right? There's no way they haven't. Perez granted a work permit. His release clause has been removed. Don't tell me Bube is injured. Bube twisted his ankle. Well, you know what? We're giving him an injection and he's playing this match anyways. I do not care. We are going into the winter break after this. I don't know what has happened in the last week. We did not have any injury issues at all this whole year. And this last week, they have just come flying at us with vim and vigor. Marian Peznik. This goalkeeper, Antonio Moretti, looks like he actually is going to have some really high potential. And the ability to reach it. But you just have to ask yourself, how many goalkeepers is too many? I don't know if you really truly know that answer until you get there yourself. A couple of these guys might be rejects from big clubs that we can bring in. How many goalkeepers is too many? Somebody says 11. I think you have a problem. I wanted to tell you now that I think you have a problem so that, maybe you can seek help or something, because that is a lot of goalkeepers. A truly unhealthy amount of goalkeepers that I think would concern any reasonable person. That was the first time Axel Perez has been the best player in a game. Full credit to Joe Hodge for, I think, the first time ever reaching the exact minimum threshold to be considered a proper trainer, a good trainer. Not gonna lie, my keeper gets hurt. It is a grayed out youth product starting. Oh no. That's a little too far in the other direction, I think. Given how well we played against Fenerbahce, it comes down to hard work. Just gotta keep working hard. Presumably Mbamba is gonna be eased back in. Look, he's probably... Mbamba and Vanderhorst are gonna be out until... You know, they're going to be out until we get back from the winter break. That's just the way this is going to work. So we have the World Cup draw. Champions League draws the 17th. I have never managed in a World Cup on Football Manager. So this is just an exciting, very neat thing going on. And we have qualified with Austria after a very, very sweaty, hard-fought qualifying campaign where it came down to the last window. And we put it together, and we are in pot 2. As we expected, we are in pot 2. We might just be the first team in pot 2. I think we are the first team in pot 2, actually. So we almost got pot 1, which, you know, is fun to think about. Pot 1 is Argentina, Belgium, Brazil, England, France, Germany, Italy, Mexico, Morocco, Nigeria, Portugal, Senegal, Spain, Sweden, U.S., Uruguay. Pot 2, Austria, Canada, Colombia, Denmark, Ghana, Greece, Iran, Ivory Coast, Jamaica, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, South Korea, Switzerland. Syria is actually pot 2, and Wales. Third seeds, Algeria, Australia, Chile, Congo, Curacao, Ecuador, Egypt, Haiti, Iraq, Japan, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Thailand, Togo, Uzbekistan. It's in alphabetical order. Well, you know, so are the pots. So okay, World Cup draw. Here we go. Haiti is into Group A. I guess we're drawing the third teams first. Yep. Really, that's what we're doing. Because that's going to be England's group from the first pot. South Africa's into Group B. Congo, as in Republic of... Not Doctor, the Republic of Congo in Group C. Chile in Group D. In Group E, Ecuador. In Group F, Iraq. In Group G, New Zealand. Woo! Yeah, go New Zealand! Let's go! Yes! Go All Whites! Go Kiwis! Yeah, my brothers! In Group H, Togo. In Group I, the White Wolves of Uzbekistan. In Group J, Saudi Arabia. In Group K, Egypt. In Group L, Thailand. In Group M, Australia. In Group N, Algeria. In Group O, Curacao. And in Group P, Japan. For those who don't know, yes, in 2026, the World Cup's expanding to 48 teams. I think it's great. When the World Cup was expanded to 32 teams, there were like half as many countries trying to qualify. Gets more countries involved. It starts the knockouts in the round of 32 instead of the round of 16. I think it's going to add more drama. I think it's going to be really fun. And I think it allows more teams to get in that probably deserve to get in based off the size that they initially wanted the World Cup to be as well in terms of expanding it. I generally think it's a pretty good idea. It's also a money grab by FIFA, but I think in a rare case, the money grab and the right move actually coincided at the same time. I mean, eventually you probably do expand the World Cup to 64 teams, but the issue with doing that is that the amount of stadiums and hospitalities that you have to put together is already incredibly high with 48 teams. And so going to 64 and rounding out these groups into 4-team groups and stadium and hospitalities and all that stuff, it's like ridiculous how much that amplifies the number of matches that need to be played during the group stage and those sorts of things. So, yeah. So it'll absolutely suck. I really don't. I think it's going to be really, I think it's going to be cool. I think that we have a natural resistance to like the changes that they make naturally because they like FIFA just generally sucks. I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. Why not 12 groups of 4? Because then you end up with a third place team thing, which they didn't want to do. That is a debate that you can definitely have, right? They didn't want to do, because if you do that, you end up with 24 teams coming out of the group stage, right? If you end up with 24 teams coming out of the group stage, then once they play a match, you're down to 12, which means you need to bring 4 third place teams out of 12 groups. It's a nightmare, right? It's a nightmare. Because you get it down to 14, then you get it to 7. You need to get to 32 teams because then you have a bracket, right? If you get to 32 teams, then you have a bracket. So if you do the groups where, you know, you have 12 groups and then you basically pull the top 8 third place teams. No, they do it for the Euros. FIFA doesn't like doing that. FIFA's never liked doing third place. Like continents will do it all the time. Euros do it, obviously. I'm just saying. Or you could do group winners skip around. I actually don't hate that. So if you did 12 groups of 4, and then you have your group winners skip around, second and third place teams play each other. Then you'd end up with 12 plus 12, you'd end up at 24 anyways. So you'd need... What you'd need is to get it down to 16 before the group winners. Which I'm not going to be able to do. Yeah, I know you end up with 24. I got to that point. I'm just working on. You like 8 groups of 5. I mean, there's a million different ways you could do it, right? What if we just did one group of 48? You can't do 8 groups of 5. 48's not divisible by 5. Why'd they make it 48 teams? Because they needed to expand it. All right, okay. Back to the draw. We can debate the I think what the basic thing is, they needed to expand it to 48 teams, and I'm really going to enjoy an extra round of knockouts at the World Cup. That's the reasons I like it.
Now from pot 2, which of course includes us. So we will see where we end up. In Group A, Ivory Coast. Joining South Africa in Group B. South Korea. Is there any other southern team? No. That's really disappointing. In Group C, joining the Republic of Congo. The Netherlands. In Group D.
Okay, hold on. As I started this whole conversation, Max, I saw somebody else say that 1994 was about 30 years ago. FIFA has not wanted to do a third place team thing on FIFA competitions since then. Continuing onward.
In Group D, joining Chile, Jamaica. Group E, joining Ecuador. Syria. In Group F, joining Iraq. Canada. In Group G, joining New Zealand. Iran. In Group H, joining Togo. Yes! Sorry. Austria. In Group I, joining Uzbekistan. Greece.
Yes, we got Togo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we got Togo. I mean, okay, like it's going to be the World Cup. We're going to have to show up. We're going to have to show out, but Togo is not a bad draw there.
In Group J, Norway. In Group K, joining Egypt. Wales. In Group L, joining Thailand. Ghana. In Group M, joining Australia. Switzerland. Ooh, that's a good group. Look at that. That's a tough one. That's a tough group right there. In Group N, joining Algeria. Poland. In Group O, joining Curacao. Colombia. Is there a team in the top level that starts with a C? Any team? No? Really? God, this is so disappointing anyways. Okay. In Group P, joining Japan. Denmark. Now for the final group, it's pot 1. In Group A, we already know this is England, the hosts, taking on Ivory Coast and Haiti, a traditionally difficult group for the English. In Group B, joining South Korea and South Africa. Sweden. They stuck with the S's. I feel that. In Group C, joining the Netherlands and the Republic of Congo. Brazil. Oh. Hello. Rest in peace to Congo, exactly. Welcome to your first World Cup. Screw you. In Group D, Jamaica, Chile, and Italy. Spicy. In Group E, joining Syria and Ecuador. Germany. In Group F, joining Canada and Iraq. Portugal. Well, Portugal's through. Okay. And joining Group G with Iran and New Zealand. Spain. Joining Group H. Joining Group H with Austria and Togo. It could be the US. It could be Mexico. Can't be any of the African teams. Morocco, Nigeria, and Senegal, they can't play against Togo, so they're out. Argentina, France, and Belgium, Mexico, and the US. Those are the options. Argentina, Austria, and Togo. Could have been worse. We didn't get France. We didn't get Belgium. Argentina had a really bad qualifying. They only had 25 points in qualifying. They finished like 4th. So, they could be European teams. Yeah, European teams can double up. It's the only continent that can double up. Actually, in the new format, I don't know. Who knows? Group I, joining Greece and Uzbekistan. The United States of America. And Group J, joining Norway and Saudi Arabia. It's not an easy group. Nigeria. Ooh, that is interesting. In Group K, joining Wales and Egypt. Mexico joins Wales and Egypt. In Group L, joining Ghana and Thailand. France colonized both of them. That's fair. In Group M, Switzerland, Australia, and Morocco. That is a spicy group in Group M. In Group N, another spicy one, joining Poland and Algeria, is Uruguay. In Group O, Colombia, Curacao, and Belgium. And the final one,
Group P, Denmark, Japan, and very interestingly, Senegal in Denmark and Japan in Group P.
Yeah, I guess you can't double up European teams because the new format. So you have to play teams from different continents. That is really neat that that's actually a thing. So yeah, we could only play Argentina and we could only end up playing against Argentina or the US or Mexico. I think were the only 3 options for our group. Austria, look forward to a trip to England. Oh my God. Look where we're playing our game. Look at the name of the stadium. We're playing at the Frank Lampard Arena in Southampton. We played Togo on June 18th to kick off our World Cup campaign. We're playing at the Frank Lampard Arena in Southampton. Final countdown to the World Cup underway. I have some suggestions for potential friendly opposition. It will help us prepare for the tournament, given our group games against Togo and Argentina. Be advisable to think about playing teams from the same part of the world, such as Uruguay. Pre-tournament friendlies need to take place between June 3rd and June 9th. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to arrange friendlies. That's all right there, boss. Don't worry about it. We can also schedule friendlies in March. So I'm going to do that. Let's get some friendlies going in March, huh? March 27th. Let's check out. Let's play the U.S. Let's see if we can play Owen Vanderhorst, and let's play against Greece. And then you said a new strategy would be to play teams from the part of the world that we're playing against. Okay. Which I guess would be here. So let's play Uruguay on the 3rd, and let's play Morocco, maybe. Or let's play Senegal. Let's play Senegal. Yeah, those are our proposed friendlies to run up to the World Cup. Awesome. We're set. We're ready to go. Our World Cup run-up is ready. We made it. We're there. Perfect. Check what Lampard's up to. Apparently having a great time in Southampton. Okay, let me load this up. Let me just load this up here. Frank, dear, come on down. He was the head coach in Lazio. He left Chelsea, went to coach Lazio for 7 years, and started at Hertha Berlin last year. It's because stadiums are built for the World Cup and named after host nations' legends. I've seen it before. Okay. Because they don't even have a team. There's no team that plays at the Frank Lampard Arena in Southampton. They've just built it for the World Cup, and they're like, yeah, so we built the Frank Lampard Arena for the World Cup. Nice. All right, well, we do have a group where we are heavily favored to at least finish in the top 2 to get out of the group. And, you know, if we can steal something from Argentina over the course of that group, then maybe we, you know, I feel like that's not a team that's super better than us. They did not have a good qualifying, and they look like a team that we might be able to approach. Now, obviously, I would have preferred the U.S. or Mexico. Those would have been probably the easiest draws, or, you know, one of the African teams that was up there. My boy Jazz Brassington out here. One of the best names in the game. We're going to keep scouting him as well. He looks good. And shockingly affordable. Must be running his contract down or something. There Marius, get in the van. This guy's not good, and most importantly, really doesn't have a sense to get get up out of the bed in the morning and conquer the world. He doesn't have that feeling to him. And then we have our Champions League draw on the 17th. So now that we've got our World Cup draw, I've got a press conference for the World Cup draw right before my match. What's your immediate reaction to the draw? I'm excited. No easy matches, but we know what we're capable of. Yeah, putting it on record. Where do you think you'll finish? I think we can give anybody a game, right? With the competition being held in England, your team will be playing in a familiar climate, arguably favorable conditions. Do you feel that you hold something of an advantage over other teams who may need to adapt? I don't think it's a big issue. We'll try to benefit from any advantage that comes our way, though. Drawn against Argentina and Togo, will you be seeking pre-tournament friendlies? Yeah. Be considering it as long as suitable teams can be found. Austria have been drawn against Argentina, a regular face at the World Cup. What are your thoughts on facing them? They're a good team. The regular qualifiers, it helps us. We're comfortable... We're prepared to face them, of course. The draw for the World Cup has seen us against Argentina and Togo. Really? Do you agree with the assessment? The draw could have been easier, but equally might have been a lot tougher. There are no easy games in international football anymore. I mean, especially at the World Cup, the tension's so high, the margins so narrow. Togo's at its second ever World Cup. We're at like our sixth ever World Cup. Only the second time in our history we've qualified for consecutive World Cups after they went 4 years ago when I wasn't the coach. We got the Euros quarterfinals. You know, I dare I say this is a high watermark. Dare I say this is a high watermark. The Austrian national team for the first time since they made it all the way in a while ago. Just got FM, and after rereading an FM 14 Let's Play from 9 years ago, opened the game and was immediately overwhelmed. Googled help, found your beginners videos in your stream. Thanks. Thanks, Google SEO. Go, Joe. I'm glad that you got to the beginners series, and hopefully it gets you into the game because it's really fun. It's incredibly overwhelming. When's the first World Cup game? The World Cup starts in June. The draw just happens in December. So it's not like, we're not starting the World Cup next week, basically. Yeah, Ali Bube, we gave a shot so he could play this match. It's our last match before the winter break. Devletchen, Torbjörnsen, Navais, Pospisil. Adrian Rodriguez is going to stay stepped in, yeah. Except we do have Widiatan Samipak available as somebody that we can bring up to on the bench, and maybe we drop Pablo there, and then we have Widiatan, so we have multiple offensive options in the midfield, which is what we need. Schultz just not 100% fit. We'll just let that ride, but I think this is our first team for this game. We lost in the league for the first time this season in our last match. I want spirited response here. Spirited. There we go. Outswing that one. Life is good. Don't think we have any short kings in the field today. Except for Pospisil. Richardson in for a suspended Joshua Aliu, but everybody else is well rested, ready to go. Pick up where you left off last time out with that huge win. All about momentum, baby. We got to get our momentum back. Get our momentum back. Is that the Mbamba from Bruges that's injured? Yes, that is Noah Mbamba from Bruges. Jamal Pizza Guy, thanks for the 3 months in the Prime. There we go. Oh, yo, yes! We're in! That was a good time for my camera to die, I think. was a good time for my camera to die. I just capture that expression forever because that's how I feel. Oh, hey, oh, baby. Hey. Aussie. Richardson, brilliant. He caught it clean. And he scored a fabulous goal to open his league account with Floridsdorfer. Well, that was hot. No, surely not from there. Now, he's certainly one of the up-and-comers, Richardson. Certainly one of the up-and-comers. Oh, is he going again here? He's feeling good today. The 581-1 returns on a loss to Lofneitz here. I mean, those are odds I can't blame anybody for taking. I can't blame anybody for taking him. Hammel's like, yo, let's go Lofneitz. I don't know, but us scoring an early goal doesn't bode well for that 581-1. I wouldn't have bet the house on the 581-1, but nothing wrong with throwing a small wager on it because those are crazy. Oh my. Thank you, Bube. Nice. Oh, Garcon, hit him in. They're hanging around. They're not giving us a ton of clear chances. I mean, we've had a couple, but how long have I been playing against Tobias Knopflock? I think he's been their keeper the entire time. Oh, Joshi. Oh, clever from Joshi. Clever from Joshi. Well done. Well done. Do you think it's bad if you play the game watching only key highlights? No. I mean, I think you get a lot of good information from that. Extended is just, it doesn't bother me. I like watching a little more of the game. And if you get obviously a little clearer picture on what's happening. Clates and I really talked about this in the showdown, where you have to play the showdown on key highlights that affects your ability to break down what's happening a bit. Why is Bube's in-game model so light-skinned when he's dark-skinned? So Bube's not black here. If you zoom in on that a lot, it's actually like basically the ethnic identifier in the game itself is using the code for the skin colors in the game to assign an appropriate fit. And so this is an Arabic skin color in the game. And he has an Arabic face, even though he is from France. It just looks a little, obviously it's not like 1-to-1. This is a darker skin tone than Bube has in his picture, but that's why. Is for whatever reason, Ali Bube has identified the region as having an Arabic background of some kind, even though he is French. Nice. That's how it works. That's like a little window inside of the way. Yeah. Well, likely North African, yes. But I don't even think he has a second nationality. I think it's just like, you know, the face pack works even if you don't have a second nationality. Like if you're American and your name's Bob Smith, but like, you know, your mom was like ethnically from China or something, you still end up with a partially Asian regen face. I always loved that about Nugan. When I realized we could do that, I was like, this is the coolest thing I may ever do, is make this face pack. Tell that to Joe Peterson, exactly. Joe Peterson's a great he's literally, I could have just used our reserve kind of lone army fullback, Joe Peterson, who is American and Asian. In face pack appearance and in-game appearance. It sometimes gets it wrong. Really where it gets it wrong is Central America. Central America is like over-Africanized in it for some reason. And we've been working on, we already patched it once, but it still gets Central America wrong sometimes. Get in, get in! That's lovely. Yeah, well, I think the issue is that we only can make a certain number of subsets with the folders. So, like, there are a lot of different folders that have variations of, you know, the Arabic world in them. And there's, like, a Mediterranean subset folder. So, basically, what it's doing is it finds the skin tone, it reads the skin tone, and it picks a face out of one of the subset folders. Right? And so, Bubé was just pulled out of that subset folder. I mean, we literally lost in the league in our last match, but clearly now we are buzzing, absolutely rolling Lofneeds. Absolutely rolling Lofneeds. See, like, now you can go on key highlights, you know. You're up 4 goals, Lofneeds isn't putting up much of a fight. Then you go on key. You go on key in league matches against teams that are, like, much worse than you. That's so far offside, and he missed anyways. Comic says, is it only me or after the first season does the rule change from 5 subs to 3? No, that is set in the game. It changes from 5 subs to 3. Get Perez off. Nice. Nice. All right. Wide. Thank you. Davlechin. Oh, there are plays here. Oh, there be plays. Bring it back. Garcon. Oh, man. I thought that was a little lower. I was ready. Oh, it's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. It's disgusting for Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson has announced himself to the Floridstorer faithful. This is brilliant. It's brilliant again from the Aussie. Questions have been asked about him up to this point. He's not really been too involved since his return from loan. But how about that finish? That is outrageous. No business being that disgusting. None. Richardson's now a wanted criminal in Lofneeds. Well, Lofneeds are a really small club. I think they have one of those like 4,000 or 5,000 seat stadiums. They've gotten into the championship group once or twice since we got promoted, and they haven't really been in relegation battles. But they're a club that just doesn't have a lot of big resources. Cool. And when you combine that with like we're obviously super on today and scoring goals like that, left, right, and center, it can get ugly, right? It can absolutely get ugly. And it has done. It has done. No, Lefagplatz was smaller than anybody in the top flight had. Right? They're not playing in a parking lot. They're playing in an actual stadium. But oh, Xander, nice finish. Honestly, nice finish. That is how you send yourself into the winter break. We lost our last league match. We then win in the Champions League group stage to get to the knockout stage, and then we win our biggest win of the season in the league, 6-0. Woo! Yeah, day off tomorrow because we're about to hit our break anyway. So, dude, Salzburg drew again. What are they doing? They're 6 points out of the championship group right now, and they have one match in hand to try and close that gap. But Salzburg's in danger of being in the relegation group. That's... Ugh. Fire their coach, fire the entire support staff, fire everybody there because that club belongs somewhere up around us. That club belongs somewhere up around us. Now, I might want to go for Lucas Torreira. I'm going to be honest. He is somebody that offers that experienced tutoring type of player that's got a lot of experience at a lot of levels, right? Uruguayan national team player going into the World Cup. And maybe we just want to pop him on the target list as well so that we offer him a contract as we get to January. I think we might do that. Andre Silva, maybe another guy. I mean, what's his personality? Level-headed and fairly professional. It's not something that draws my attention as much, but Sergio Reguilon goes right onto the maybes list. Chris Mepham. Reserved and resolute. I mean, it's just a tremendous, tremendous lad that maybe we want to bring around for a season or two. Same reason as Torreira. We're looking for guys that can serve as mentors, that can play a few matches when we need them.
Started watching at the beginning of the Dorfers and I love this save so much. Up the freaking Dorfers.
Up the freaking Dorfers. Gonzalo Montiel's a great backup fullback. You might be looking at me like, why are you looking at these old guys? And we're looking to bring, I think a mistake I make too often is not bringing in the couple of experienced guys to mentor. And this first year, we brought in those experienced guys like just for mentoring. Daryl Linehan and Joe Hodge don't really have any business being on our team otherwise. But now we might be able to bring in some guys that can play a few matches and also be effective mentoring presences. Cedros, okay. Qualified for the championship group. Oh wow, we qualified for the championship group before the winter break. We're in, lads. Fernandez urges Novaes to make the move. Fun. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Bruno. Another shutout. That's no 72 minutes without allowing a goal. Ali's a dream to work with. He's a brilliant goalkeeper. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Just got to keep our head down. Keep trying to win as many matches as we can. It was a great performance against Lafnitz. We just keep it going. Mepham because British. Fair enough. Lauds the safe hands. I've lauded his safe hands, of course. You seen those hands, man? Goodness. Safe as can be. All right, we got to schedule our preseason now, which we already did a little bit. Let's go with... I don't want to play on deadline day. Give me multiple... Or no, let's do friendly there, and... friendly there. We'll play Monaco, make us some money. We'll play Al-Ali, which might make us money. I don't know. Michelin's going to make us more money. And then Kolos. I do not know who Kolos is. Ukraine? Oh, okay. Apparently they're similar reputation to us. They're killing it. How about Monterrey? Actually make some serious money from playing Monterrey, but I doubt they'd want to come all the way over here. Let's play Dynamo Kiev. That'll be a good one. Will the network save come back? Yeah, we played it last Thursday. We're going to play it this Thursday. Looking forward to it. Squad enters the mid-season break, and training for January 28th is this. For us, all right, well, it's custom schedules, mysterious thing. That's what it is. Our second preseason in late January as the club. My favorite time. There it is. The Champions League round of 16 draw. Okay. The seeded teams are Chelsea, Man City, who we can't play because we were in our group, Milan, Tottenham, Bayern, Man United, PSG, and Juventus. The unseeded teams, Monaco, Barcelona, Benfica, Celtic, Floridsdorfer, Liverpool, Leipzig, and Sporting. So many draws. Draws are privilege, my dude. Draws are privilege. Who do we want? Milan, Juventus. That's kind of it. We beat Bayern in the round of 16 2 years ago. We beat Bayern in the round of 16 2 years ago.
First out of the hat for the Champions League round of 16 draw is Monaco, which means the top team's going off, so let's just get rid of like United or Chelsea here. Monaco will be playing against Juventus, which is not exactly what we wanted to see, but all right. We did beat Juventus last season. We beat Juventus 2 years ago. We beat Chelsea 2 years ago. We beat Tottenham last year in the Europa League. All of that is true. The next name out of the hat for the Champions League round of 16 draw is Liverpool, which means another top-level team is going away, and it's hopefully PSG. It's Bayern. All right, 6 teams left from both pots still to be drawn. Liverpool, Bayern, a stupid tough match in the round of 16, and Monaco, Juventus in the round of 16. The next team out of the unseeded pool is Benfica. Benfica can play against anyone from the top pot, but who will the Portuguese Giants match up with? Next. Milan. Benfica and Milan will be playing each other in the round of 16. Next, from the unseeded pool, it is Celtic, the Scottish Giants. So they can play anyone from the top pot, which could be 4 different English teams or Paris Saint-Germain. The seeded team facing Celtic in the round of 16 is Chelsea. All right, it's not Tottenham. We will take that. It's not Tottenham. We will take that. It's not Tottenham. We want Tottenham. We want Tottenham. United, City, and PSG are also hanging. We can't play City because they were in our group, so it's United, PSG, or Tottenham. I'm so happy. Next team from the unseeded pool is RB Leipzig. Now, Leipzig can play any of the teams remaining in this draw. Which seeded team will play Leipzig in the Champions League round of 16? It is Manchester United. Manchester United and Leipzig in the round of 16.
Oh. Who's left in the other pot? Barcelona and Sporting? All right. Somebody's going to get screwed. Sporting. Another Portuguese giant has come through, and they will be playing either Man City, PSG, or Tottenham. Please, PSG. Please, PSG. Please, PSG. Please, 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 PSG. That doesn't do anything for us. We couldn't have played Man City, but there it is. Manchester City taking on Sporting in the round of 16 of the Champions League. 4 teams left. They had PSG in their group. All right, so Man City was a 50-50. So it is PSG or Tottenham for us or Barcelona. Next out of the group is Barcelona. All right. Barcelona will be playing either PSG or Tottenham in the round of 16 of the Champions League. Wait, hold on. I'm going to play PSG, aren't I? That's what you're telling me. You're telling me I'm about to play PSG because Barcelona and Tottenham were in the same group. And so, wait, that means I play Tottenham. Barcelona and Tottenham were in the same group. That means this is PSG. That means we play Tottenham. Oh my God. Let's go. We played Tottenham in the round of 16. We dodged PSG. We dodged Manchester United and Chelsea and Bayern. Oh, look, Tottenham's still really good. They're not, PSG good or Man United good, right? The Tottenham they were in the Europa League last season with us. So we played Tottenham in the Europa League semifinals last year and we did beat them. So this is a team we've matched up with very recently and we have beaten. I know they're good. But Floridsdorfer is here and ready to go. We're going to ruin Heung-min Son's swan song.
Are you going to play more Tennis Manager?
I think so, yes. But we're going to play Football Manager up until I leave for London on Thursday.
What do you call a factory that makes arcade products? A satisfactory. Good luck today, Zed. Dorf it up.
Thank you, boss. That was clutch. When you're an unseeded team for the Champions League knockout draw, you are expecting to get screwed. We were unseeded last time, obviously, and that's how we ended up against Bayern, which we miraculously fought our way through to get to the quarterfinal. But you are just expecting to get screwed, and Tottenham is just essentially the absolute best case scenario we could have gotten there. And in our freaking World Cup group, we got Togo as the team below us when there were actually some pretty good teams down in the third pot. What am I going to London for? I am filming some videos with some people on those days and then going to Amsterdam for TwitchCon. That's what I'm doing. Nailing the script this time. Thank you. I like to think that I've put a lot of work in. Being rewarded. Do we want to go after Rainier Kurt? He's actually pretty good. Very balanced, smart guy. Technically a little behind, but he controls the ball well. He's not bad in front of the goal. He's just like he's a good player. Not far away from the Austrian national team. Super regular player at Sturm Graz. Maybe we want to. I'm actually going to throw him on the target list. 10 million's nothing to us now. It's nothing to us. Our projection's hilarious, right? It goes down, yeah. Not as much as it used to, actually. We keep making money. We're a big-time, big rep club. We're not. We're still 3.5 stars, despite making the Champions League quarterfinals, Europa League final, and Champions League round of 16, which is a fantastic 3-year run. Oh, we're going to wrap it up here today. Sent you a little something that you've done the draw. That's spicy. Hello, Zealand. You watch a lot of your videos and love the info. Any tips on how I can get players to sign as I feel I'm being priced out? Just keep making your team better. You'll never be able to sign everybody that you want to, even if you're the biggest club in the world, AP. So keep making your team better, signing the guys that you can. Of course, you're going to get priced out of moves. You're usually getting priced out contract-wise if the player's not interested. I'll literally just sent me the Tottenham Hotspur video, the Tofspur video. If you've seen it, you know that he literally just sent me that aisle. Unbelievable. All right. I've been chirped there. He's really done me there. He's really done me there. Let's make somebody's day. We're gonna raid somebody we haven't raided before, and we're gonna go make somebody's day. That's our goal. If we raided you, I think we have, if I remember correctly. Oh, we haven't. All right. Title hunt starting with Guilty Hearts for Lewitt Gaming. Let's do it. Sorry, big man. When's the next stream after Thursday? It would be like the 20th, but you'll be hearing a lot from me on Twitter, on Instagram and stuff, and we'll be filming some great videos while we're over there, so hopefully you guys will really enjoy that. I'll see you guys later. Let's get a copy pasta going. We've been a little disorganized with our copy pastas previously. We need a good one here. For those that don't know what that is, we've got all these different meme sentences that we copy. The mods usually find the one that they want, copy and paste it, and just the chat. Just absolutely light it up, right? Just light one after the other, after the other, after the other. We're all going in there, and then you just copy and paste it and just ring it up. It's gonna be beautiful. And we need to do that, and then you follow and hey, how you doing? But you got to make it a special. Blow it up for a second. He needs the special stuff. He's down a goal with 10 minutes to go. So he needs the special sauce the Hammers can bring. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Dorfing it up, big January window. Oh, we almost scored. We got to bring the love. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, word of the day is cantankerous.
Cantankerous.
Great word.
Cantankerous.
A cantankerous person is often angry and annoyed. Cantankerous also means difficult or irritating to deal with. Several sports writers cited the coach's cantankerous personality as a reason for the team's poor performance and lack of motivation. Cantankerous. Cantankerous.